think. He had no time to think. The lady definitely got out of his sight. He couldn't see her. She could have had more going on in the pot of hot water. She could have had a gun in the kitchen. He didn't know. He really did not know. And could he have made a decision to tase her? Tase her with a boiling pot hot water? How would that have gone? Well, we all know how it ended up. Me too, baby. Let me tell you something. It's horrible because the video that I have, even though it's blurred, the amount of blood that I saw was so disturbing. It was so bad. It's so disturbing. And sometimes I be wishing I don't even look at that kind of stuff, because that stuff will bother you, man. It'll bother you. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Southwestern. What's that little girl want? But so bro's setting up right now. For us to look at, I guess y'all was wanting to talk about Tavante Howard and all of them. A headshot, Nene. A headshot. That's what they do. I mean, that's a vital organ. He telling her, if you do anything to hurt me, I'm gonna kill you. Right now, I'm gonna kill you. That's what he was saying. If you do anything to hurt me, if you attempt to hurt me, I'm taking your life from you. That's what he was saying. He definitely could have said it way better than that, but that's what he said. What he said. Okay, so check this out. I'm glad you said it. So They Said TV, I talked to her, and she said the same thing to me. And I told her, no, they're not special police officers. They handle mentally ill. That's not how that works. When a call comes in, the closest police officer to the threat, first responder, responds first. And then we found out that in the area where They Said lives, there aren't special police officers. That was true. But what they do is they have people, social workers that work within the police department that come out on these calls with them, like as a co-responder, to respond to a threat, to give them some sensibility training, also to level with mentally ill, because they have mental illness training. The police officer has protective service training, so they have like a dual call. They don't always roll together either. It's not like a big department of them. They not every mental illness call is not getting a special person to come out to help them. You guys have to understand they triage. They actually triage police calls. Like, you know how you go to the hospital and no, it ain't homework. You got a good grasp on this. Nah, me neither. I ain't never really heard nobody talk to nobody. Somebody go shoot them in their face, even if they wasn't sick. Who says that? He inappropriate shit, whether she was mentally ill or not. So for Claire's, so in her area, that's like that. I don't know if that's like that in our area, but all I do know is they triage calls, like the same way you go to a hospital and you got a baby with a fever, a man with a stomach ache, and an old lady that fell down the stairs. The triage nurses, the people at the admissions people, they have nurses that go through triage, and they will assess what's going on with you. They'll check you in, and based on what's going on with you, you'll have priority over other people. Like a temperature of 104, they gonna get you back there. They got to get your temperature down. You can die. You know what I'm saying? You have seizures and shit. A sick baby, a gunshot wound, a stab wound, a broken leg. They will assess it based on the threat of potential threat to your life. And if you have less severe situation, your ass gonna sit in the ER for a very long time. Same thing happens on these 911 calls. If you get 2 911 calls, one because a baby is missing, and the second one is somebody bust my car windows out, and I'm finna do something to one of these motherfuckers. They don't tell me who bust my car windows. They're gonna go to the baby call first. They're gonna say, damn your window. They can wait. I'm going to look for this baby. They do it like that. So police officers do that as well. They can be on a traffic stop, and it could be a shooting in progress, and they'll leave you on the side of the road to tell you, you know what, have a nice day, and they'll go about their business. So what I'm saying is this: if you call the police and you need help, They're going to respond to you based on your threat level of what's going on around you. She said somebody was trying to break in her house. That's serious. Whether she's mentally ill or not, that doesn't mean nobody was trying to break in her house. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't sound crazy either. She's not always manic. Like the lady has lucid moments where she's not manic. She has moments where she is manic. They don't know what she's on for that night. So they responded to her house. They walked the perimeter of her house, and then they knocked on the door and told her we didn't see nothing. But are you good? Everything good with you? That's how it went down, y'all. So I don't know about the special police officers in their area, but let's just say this. If she made 118 calls like they said she made, they clearly knew something was wrong with that lady. They had to know when the call came through, they had to know something was wrong with that lady. And he sure did call Pepsi. Those are his exact words, baby. And that blew my mind. Can't believe he said that. And also, the man said, I'm going to get the first aid kit. He's like, oh, you can just, that was a headshot. Ain't no need to go and get no first aid kit for her. And she do teleport to the kitchen. And you know that lady went to that kitchen so fast we never saw her move. Y'all know that. She moved so fast. And look at how fast she swung that pot at his ass. Oh, girl was moving fast. Like, and then they say mentally ill people they real strong too. They hard to restrain. This is just stuff they say, but it don't make none of it right, y'all. So make no mistake about that. But we ain't got but 14 people over here. So if y'all want to head on over to Ross page, Freddie J page, we can go ahead and start backing up out of here to go over there and see some footage. No, y'all were asking, y'all were talking about Trevante and Bobos in the lobby. What were y'all talking about? Y'all don't mind me put it in there. What the camera footage didn't catch when she went to the kitchen? Oh, no, full Claire's. They know damn well that lady was mentally ill. She made 118 calls from that phone number. The dispatch people knew she was mentally ill. There's a log on these calls that come in. And when they log every call that come in. And when your address comes in and they identify you as the caller, previous information comes in on the screen. If you watch any kind of movie or you look at any of the dispatch shows or looking at dispatch or YouTube, just look at that. They'll show you that. They all come up. Hey, Young Real. Oh, Mysterious. Good deal. Good deal. I'm so grateful. I don't know who you are, but I love your name. Welcome into the chat. If you ever watched before, I'm not sure if you stumbled upon us. I don't know how you found us, but thanks for coming. If you would care to say how you found us, that would be nice because I would like to know so I can do more of that to get more of us over here. But I'm grateful that you saw the pot. Because a lot of people didn't see the damn pot. I don't know where you come from, Mysterious. Who saw the pot? Hey, who saw the pot? Like 80% of America don't know she got. 80% of people don't know that she threw that pot in there.
I saw the body cam and did see her throw
whoever
the
you
pot.
are. 80% of the people. If you ask 10 people prior to us doing this video, if you ask 10 people, did she throw the pot at that man? Did you see that pot laying in that chair, that water on that floor? I can tell you 8 out of 10 people to say nah. Thanks for coming in, Mysterious. They said, yes, I'm using the bushes, but because I'm always working. So Mysterious, bro. But Mysterious said that they saw the pot get thrown and all that shit. That's some good eyes because a lot of people didn't see it. Mm-hmm. I didn't see it. I saw the pot. I ain't see it hit no chair, though. Oh, I didn't see her throw the pot. Oh, shit, Mysterious. So did you see it? Did you see it now? Or do you need to see it now because you get ready to show it to you now? I thought you said you did see it. Damn, okay. Damn, I thought she was saying she did. Or he said she did because when Mysterious came in, it said, I saw the pot. So I thought they were saying they saw it. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. It's a recommendation, so like an algorithm. Yep. All right, broski. So let's go ahead and back up out of this page and go on to the other side. So right now, y'all know what we're doing. We're getting ready to leave this live and go to Fred the Jigs live. It's going to be Fred, F-R-E-D, space, the, T-H-E, space, Jig, J-I-G. just like that. If only one of them, you'll see him over there. He already live. Just going over there and hop on there so we can show some footage. And since Mysterious, you didn't see it. Got it. Okay. Since you didn't see it, we'll show the small clip of the video, and then we'll go ahead back to Kanika. But all right, y'all, I'm backing out. 16 of us in here now, y'all. So we're gonna back up out of here, go to the other side. So I hope you see the numbers dropping. Hope everybody's going to move up to the other side.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm already
Mama,
on.
I love you. PLP.
I'm already on. Mama, I love you. Oh, Mama, I love you. POP. Hold it down. Yeah, I'm already up, y'all. Come find me. For y'all. All right. Make sure that's in. Get that done. Son of Chin Rich. Oh yeah, you had to be here earlier. Y'all had to be here earlier to get that rent. Stunner Chin, where you was at? You supposed to have your rent. You weren't here. Folk class, what up? Peace to everybody. Facts. We get it, folk class. Stunner Chin, what up? Yeah, I said that rich just early. Not bad. What's that word? Done. When I have another mod party, I probably too late. Probably have to do it later on because some of y'all it'd be early for y'all, so I have to wait about like 1 or something. Do a mod party. Probably do it like tomorrow or later on tonight. Slay, you seen what's name in the chat?
I was on.
I told you people was at work. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll catch you later. Don't worry, I monitored like 2 or 3 people. I think it was 2 people today. 3. Slay, did you see the thing? Okay. I guess you need to just wait. Oh, none of y'all, what up? Justice. What up, sis?
What's up, y'all?
What's good, sis?
Nothing much. Setting this damn alarm. I gotta still go to the mall. Still shopping for that boy.
Oh Lord, he got you working.
Man, does he? Shit. Boy, I tell you the truth. Yeah, so bro, what I wanted to do, so we can go ahead and get back to our baby girl, if you would just go to T Slay's page and play the video, not the live, but go to like the video tab, the video that we dropped on Friday, I think. It's like 1 minute and 30 something seconds. And
Yeah,
just
you see it up there right there? Damn Dior.
What Diamond say? I don't see. Hold on.
What up, family? Yo, what up, family?
Let me look at my phone because I don't see no comments right now. I don't know what's going on with my thingy. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Here, I see it. Hold on. All right, I can see it now. Diamond Dior, what she say? What Diamond say, baby?
Oh, Diamond ain't saying that bad.
Oh, I thought you said
Diamond
Diamond.
said, "Hey, family." She
Oh,
said,
hey,
"Hey,
baby."
family. Yo, what's up, family?"
Oh, I thought she made a comment or something. I needed to say something. Okay.
I've missed y'all. Been busy. Celebrate my son's birthday. Miss Diamond. Okay, her Diamond. You see it on the screen, sis. Oh, Miss Gwen in here? Gwen, what up?
Gwen in here?
Oh, Gwen. Oh, there she go. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Gwen. I don't even see a comment. Where a comment?
It's up here. It's ready to say I miss hearing y'all. I'll be glad when schooling open back up, just holding on.
Hey, Gwen. I see. All right. So we're gonna play a little bit of this video. Yes, it's like a minute and 30 something seconds. Y'all just watch it really quickly, and it's gonna show you the pot, the water, and as far as the pot and the chair, you gotta look on the wall. There's just pictures of that. But just pay attention. She got the pot in her hand, y'all, and she getting ready to toss it. And when she tosses it, it's gonna land in that computer chair. You're gonna just see the water cascade out of the chair, and the pot's gonna end up upside down in the chair.
Yeah, that's for the people who hadn't seen the pot. There you go.
Now y'all see the floor, you see the water, the steam.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you pause it right there, the pot sitting in the chair right there, you just can't see it. It's upside down, it's gray, it's kind of blending into the chair. You can't really see it, but it's there.
This body, just the pot. It's blurred out though.
And clear if you need to, cut up the brightness on your device, and it'll brighten it up and you'll see it. And if you need to see the pot, I can show you the pot as well when it's resting in the chair. So just so y'all know, the reason why he advanced onto her, he wasn't getting close to her to get a headshot. He couldn't see her. He lost visibility of her. And it made her threatening. She became a real big threat at that point. And what did she do? She grabbed that pot and tossed that water, likely to defend herself because she was paranoid and already feeling like something bad was going to happen to her. And it had nothing to do with the police officer. She had been telling her family members that with the days that came before this. She was talking to her family saying she felt somebody was going to kill her, that she wasn't going to live. She said that. Now look at the chair, bro. Put it on pause. It was a good shot of it. The damn pot sitting in the chair smoking like you wouldn't believe. It's right there in the chair smoking, upside down. And peep this. They lied and said his body camera wasn't on when he shot her. That's a fucking lie. We're looking at his body cam. We see what he's doing. Y'all know what? This reminds me of Teresa Martin. Y'all, I never dealt with that woman. But one thing I didn't like people doing was lying on Teresa. Lying, saying she did something that we can't say she did. Y'all see that pot? Yeah, we can't say she did.
I was on.
Teresa did so much harmful things, y'all. We didn't have to lie on her. She did enough. The same way the police did some horrible stuff. Nobody didn't have to lie on him. They said his body camera wasn't on, and we looking at the footage. How we get the footage? How did we get the footage if it wasn't on? Crazy. Audio wasn't on until he shot her. That's true. And bro just going back and forth showing y'all everything. So just pay attention. You're going to see her go down. She's going to go down. He told her to drop the pot. I don't think he knew the pot was on the counter. Then he went up closer to her. And when he got closer to her, guess what she did? She snatched that pot and she hurled it at him. She was scared. She was scared. She's 36 and she died July the 5th in Springfield, Illinois. She called for the police to come help her and they ended up shooting in her head and killing her. And she was mentally ill as well. Her name is Sonya Massey. Whole baby, man. Whole baby. She was crazy. So y'all look at it now. The floor is wet. The pot's in the chair. You can't really see it all, but it's there.
All that steam, sis. You see that, sis? Man, it knocked sis down. Good man came back to chair.
Yeah, y'all see that? See that water glistening at that little little kickboard between the tile and the carpet?
And that steam rising.
Yeah, how do y'all think that water got over there if she didn't throw that pot of water at him? She was scared, y'all. But he saw her as a threat when she asked them, why y'all moving? And the other officer said, because that hot water. She said, hot water? Where y'all going? Slick. Like she ain't had a tap mental illness in her. She could have cut that fucking pot out and came out of that kitchen and sat her little ass down some damn well. And this wouldn't even be happening. We wouldn't even be talking about this lady right now. Y'all got to understand that man did not know what she had going on behind that counter. Everybody like, it was just a pot of water. She didn't have to shoot her in the head. What do you think he gonna hit her little bitty ass at? He gonna try to strike in her shoulder? No. Her head was the biggest thing that was on her when she came up with that damn pot. The sad part was he told he was gonna shoot her in her face. He told her that. That's the part that bothers me the most. He said it and he did it. And that makes people think that he set out to do it. But it doesn't mean that he premeditated or planned on wanting to kill her there. Now they're saying that his girlfriend and Sonya Massey knew each other. I mean, it's just more and more shit. It's some Kanika Jenkins shit going on with him. Now, Sonya Massey knew the police officer and the girlfriend. And now, I don't know, y'all. It's too colorful for me. I can't keep up. I don't think she added any water to that pot.
Yeah.
Think about it like this. If you got a pot of boiling water, that big pot, big ass pot, big grandma pot, and then you put stew beef and shit in there, right? chili pot on the stove, piping hot water. I don't know if she added water to that. But if she did add water to that pot, that must have been some hella hot water because that water's still steaming. I don't know, bro. You want to play the whole video instead of this stuff that I get?
Yeah. Cause we gotta catch Miss Gwen up.
All right, so I sent you the case file last night. You need me to resend it to you?
Hold on, nah.
And I'm gonna show you what link to press. You're gonna go into the Google Drive, and then it'll come up. You did it last night, so you know how to do it. Because you did it last night.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Look at Grandma who's making noodles. Wait, sit your butt down, girl. I think Sonya's intent was to pour that water on somebody if they threatened her life. That's what I feel. She was afraid. Her mommy said when she gets sick, she starts to think people are after her. Rio, the police officer is a black belt in karate. He can defend himself without a gun. He can. He didn't know what she had, young Rio. He couldn't see her. Scroll down, bro. I'll let you see July the 19th, I think. Okay, now go up a little bit, and you see where it says Google, not Rumble link, the Google Drive link. Hit that, and then you can play it. Now, on the second video, it's not 3, it's just 2. Yeah, she was, Diamond. She was scared.
Which way should I open this? With YouTube?
No, the Google Drive link. See the blue hyperlinks at the top right there where it says Google Drive and Rumble link?
Right.
I can't see your cursor.
Yeah, the dark blue.
Yeah, this says Google Drive link. Yeah, I don't see your cursor on it, so.
You know what I'm saying? I just press this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. You see the download right here?
I can't see nothing but a screen. I see a screen with the intro. I see you and me on the side, your face, my head. I see the screen. I see Friday, July 19th, and the links. I don't see you clicking nothing. It's just stuck there.
Oh yeah, it took me off of that. It took me. I had this. Could you see that?
No, you're not. Whatever you got, you're not sharing it. We're seeing that the first page. We don't see nothing you doing other than
All
that.
right, I got you. You see it now?
Yeah. We got it now.
Okay.
So I can tell you where to go to start it when they get in the house. Maybe like 10 minutes in, they already in her house.
Say first. Mm-mm-mm. I probably got too much stuff up there for her to do it. Hold on. Damn, did I take down the wrong video?
What happened?
Did I take down the video? I took it down.
Yeah.
Damn.
That is hot, this room. Woo, it's hot in Atlanta today, baby. It's a hot day in the A. Lord have mercy. It is 90 degrees, 89 degrees in my area. Hotter than a bitch. She was, Nene. She was. Yeah, they gotta have guns, y'all. See, a police holding a gun, if they protecting you, is not a scary sight. If they ain't protecting you, that shit is very intimidating and very, very scary.
I think I got it playing. I'm gonna fast forward it now, but I'm trying to make sure it play.
Yeah, you got when you do gotta go almost to the end of it. It's like way deep in there. I try to see exactly what minute you can put it on when his camera comes on. Hold on.
Sheriff's office, the one you called.
Sheriff's office, the one you called.
Why would it hurt you? You called us.
Okay,
We're not over here.
please.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here?
Uh-uh,
Oh,
please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway?
Mm-mm,
Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody.
mm-mm.
Right? No, we don't. I mean, we checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. Please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car though. The SUV.
All right, you can
Who's
put it
this?
on 13 minutes, bro. That's when she's sitting down. Now, mind you, this
You don't know? Someone just parked it in your
it's gonna
driveway.
show the shooting, but I'm gonna give you the other minutes too. But go 13 minutes in, and you'll show when she's sitting on the couch and how fast she got to that stove.
Yeah, I'm listening to how she was. I know Nina saying how they talking to her, but like they could have been gone with the conversation they just had then. And she would have answered them like they would have been gone right there. That shouldn't even went no further than that right there. That should have been.
She was, please God, please God, please God, I want y'all to help me. You're like, help you with what do you need help with at this point? What do you need help with? There's nobody around your house. We checked your house. She lied about the car not being hers. That is her car with the busted windows in the driveway. But she's still having an episode. At this point, she don't see them as a threat. They don't see her as a threat. They know something's wrong with her, and they're trying to make sure she's straight before they leave. They're trying to leave.
Yeah, the man even tried to say, "Are you sure you're all right mentally?" It's like they would have left right there. That's what it felt like. They was finna leave when I'm hearing that conversation. I'm trying to figure out. I want to skip it, sis, but I want to hear like what makes it go further.
Oh, I don't know, but 13 gonna show her sitting down in the front room. It don't matter how you do it, but 13 is gonna be where you're gonna start.
All right. So it's like 2 minutes. Let's see.
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
Said somebody left that in her driveway.
That's what she said, but it ain't true.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So she like having an episode, like you said, sis. Sending them on a wild goose chase.
19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else, like,
David Mary 43556.
It's 13 minutes, 28 minutes is where you want to go on both. 13 for the first shoot and 28 minutes for the second one.
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
I just need your name so we can get out of here.
Previous, yeah, it
Okay,
was
what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name?
Uh,
Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your
so I can
ID
touch you.
first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay, let me
Here,
find
grab
it.
your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You
is it in that
have,
stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Yeah, see, he sent her.
Let me get this.
No, he sent his friend to go check it, and she saw her that and went over there.
Right. So
She ran over there like it was something wrong with her. Like, so while she doing that, he like, hey, you go cut that water off on the stove, because he already know something going on with her. She having an episode. It look like she
Right.
having an episode. Sis.
Right. And so Nene said her paperwork will have a name on it. They don't know what paperwork she's trying to show them. Why would she get her paperwork when they're asking for her ID? They're asking her conscious things to make her be in the moment to see if she's able to respond. She didn't even give her. She couldn't even say her name when they asked her for it at first. Then she said Massey.
Yeah, and so she couldn't remember her first name. Then she better remember her last name.
No, she didn't have to give him my ID. Young Rio, you right. She didn't have to give him my ID. But
Yeah,
she's
but because
in
she
there
couldn't remember her name, they was trying to
He
get her
said,
ID
make
so
it.
they could
He
see
said,
it.
there you go. He said, well, it'd be much easier for us to just look at your ID to see your name. Since you don't know your fucking name, give me an ID so I can see your name. That's all he was saying. She wasn't gonna ask Young Rio. She's in a manic episode. She's having a mental episode. She just got out the hospital. She's had been spiraling for days, and she was just released from the hospital. Now she's at home by herself, and she thinks somebody's breaking her house. She calls for help because she thinks she's paranoid, and they don't know what she's capable of. Quite honestly. Okay, you go ahead and play it, bro. This ain't gonna show much, but then when you go to 28 minutes, you're gonna see everything.
All right, so that's all I need to see right there. I need to go to
Yeah,
28.
no. Go ahead and play it so that y'all can see what you can see how you can't really see on this video. You can see this is the other police body's cam, and he's standing behind the police officer that shot her. So you ain't gonna see anything on this one, and this is what they're showing the media. The media is showing. Now go ahead, just play this, and you're gonna see nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
She said, "Where you going?"
Away from my husband.
Yeah, cause see, at first they was going in there to go take the pot off. He sent the other dude to go take the pot off the stove. Turn the water off. You know what I mean? She seen that and she went in there. And so when she do that, the officer that was finna go in there and turn the pot off, he backed up.
You damn right he backing up.
You supposed to back up because now I don't need to go turn the pot off, so I don't need to advance into your house further than I already am. So backing back up. So then she say, "Where you going?" Like,
where you going? Like funny. Like where you going?
exactly.
He said backing up for that hot water. She said hot water.
In the water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you
Hot steaming water, right?
Hot steaming water. Yeah.
And then she said, "Oh, I rebuke you."
in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the
And she said it again. I rebuke you,
Right.
and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking.
You better effing not. I swear to
God,
Yes.
I will shoot you in your
Yeah.
F. And now he got his hand on his holster because he thinks she gonna do something with that water.
Yeah. Besides that, he hadn't put out a gun or anything.
Fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking top.
Damn. I'm gonna go back just a hair, sis.
Shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay.
Drop the fucking.
Them the mitts she pulling up right there.
Yeah, she put a mitts on. She put the mitts on before she got the pot off the stove.
Yeah, but I'm saying she finna brace her hands up in the air. Then that what she finna do?
Yes.
Drop the fucking. Drop.
Okay, hold on. Young Rio said, why would he think water is a threat? Boiling hot water is a threat. You don't think boiling hot water being hurled at you is a threat? I don't think that she was totally in her right frame of mind. I don't think if she wasn't having an episode that she would have even did anything threatening or went over there to the pot. She would have been more conscious of what was going on. They wouldn't even been in her house. She'd been in her right frame of mind. She would even call the police if she was okay. This never would have happened if she was okay. But she's not okay. She called the police. And then she went over to the stove. And he told her, drop the pot. At this point, he thinks she's trying to be funny. Y'all hear her. Y'all don't think that's funny. She's saying, where you going?
And then she said hot steaming water. So you know.
Oh, we did, Nene. It just went by so fast you didn't even catch it. She did get off the couch.
I'm gonna go back because I don't want nobody to think it's skewed. Where at? Right on the couch?
Go to 13 minutes.
Your car.
Previous, yeah, it
Okay, what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your
so I can
ID
attach it.
first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay, let me
Here,
find
grab
it.
your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you
Watch
can
the-
dig around for
watch
your
the-
paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
You
is.
is it in that stack right there,
Say
maybe?
it again, sis.
I said, watch the police officer when he gonna gesture for him to go cut that stove off.
Yeah, the one right there in the camera. He finna gesture to the other one to cut the stove off while she's sitting there. She is gonna look up and see him doing it, and she's gonna skedaddle over there to the stove.
Very quickly, might I add. I didn't see her move. The lady moved so fast I didn't even see her move.
And that's how you know she was on alert. She thinks something finna go on.
And she watching them because she saw when they gestured about the pot. She saw that. And she
Yeah. Not to mention, sis, she just was trying to do multitask, do two things at once, and they were trying to say they going to cut off the stove is because they are trying to do two things at once, and she getting confused. So hey, we gonna go cut the stove off for you. So I'm gonna tell my partner to go cut the stove off. You just get the ID that I'm asking you for. So we can handle two things at once. But she don't like that. She don't want nobody going to her kitchen. That's what she's saying. By getting up and going to there, she don't want them in her kitchen. That's what she's saying.
was already paranoid. She's paranoid already. Yeah, he could have tased her. He could have, but I don't know how a taser and water would go either. I don't know why he didn't tase her. He definitely had the option of tasing her. He could have said, "No, you better not. I'm gonna tase your ass in your face." He didn't say. He didn't have to say shooter. He could have said taser. You absolutely correct, but he didn't. She didn't have to throw that water on his ass either, now did she? But y'all don't want to say that, do y'all? So y'all don't see where she went wrong.
You gotta say both.
I don't
You
think
gotta say both.
I don't think everybody. I think people just upset she got shot. They feel sorry because she's mentally ill. And they think
Let me see. Let me see. I can't see none of the comments in that yet. Hold on. All right.
That's one-sided as fuck, y'all. That's one-sided as fuck. If you don't see what she did wrong, you're being one-sided. Saying or not, she threw a hot pot of water at them.
Yeah, that what we saying. They are both wrong. That's what we've been saying. All right. So anybody that want to come up, that want to say something, can come up.
Please. Because I'm not trying to be funny at all. I know he's wrong. We see how fucked up he is. We know the result of what he did.
Exactly. We trying to see what could even be slightly remote him to be that way in any form.
And make him move like that. Why do that to that lady like that? Why would he do that to her?
We know he mental and she mental. See, and that's probably why it's happening like that. He probably trying his best. And she trying her best, but it ain't working. The other dude tried to step in, right? So the dude who's mental as a police officer, right? He's suggesting the other dude who's not mental, right, to go cut off the pot. He goes to go do it, but as soon as she gets up, he stops. Well, know why? Because he's not mental. He's not going to tackle her or stop her from going to the kitchen because still knows it's her house. But the other man who we know is mental, like she is seeing her as a threat by not letting the man just go handle that for her. That's not how he's seeing. Okay, go ahead, please.
And the speed that she moved.
Fact, she's going crazy.
She's mental because she bust her car window. She's mental because she made 118 calls. She's mental because she doesn't know her fucking name. She's already acting mental before she went over to the pot. She moves so fast. The whole thing she's doing, her whole behavior right now is showing that something is wrong with her. And he's defensive and the other police officer isn't. The other officer's cautious. He backed up too. She said, "Where you going?" He said, "Away from that boiling water. Away from that boiling hot water." She was being facetious. Mentally ill or not, she was being funny. The other police officer was like, "Whoa, let me back up from your ass." He didn't think she was going to do anything weird. The other said, "I bet you better not. I'll shoot you in your face." The dude was telling her, "You go some funny shit. I do some funny shit too." But then he pulled a gun and she said, "I'm sorry." And she ducked down. And then you see nothing else from this angle. You don't see nothing else. Now, if you go to the 28-minute mark, we're going to show you what really happened. So, bro, let this roll through. Let him do it.
Yeah, I'm going to roll through because I want to keep going so I don't have no biasness.
And go to 28, and then we arrest I rest my case. Y'all can have this.
Facts, because I thought we was already done with this. Let's go.
Maybe.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
You see, hey sis.
Huh?
Soon as she picked up the pot, the second cameraman, he trying to get the hell away. He even turned his back. He turned his back to her to get the hell away.
He felt funny too.
He didn't back straight up. He just like, I'm finna bolt out of here. And the other dude trying to say, "Hey, we not afraid." He trying to stand firm like, "We not afraid." Yeah, but the other dude like, "Nah, I gotta get out of here. I don't trust you."
But he ain't trying to kill her though. He just like, nah.
He trying to kill her. He just like, "Man, I'm gonna get out the damn house because I don't want no problems." Hold on, somebody trying to come up. Hold on, y'all. Nee. I ain't trying to do that. My bad. I'm trying to bring Nene up. This thing bringing away. Hold on, Nene.
Why couldn't the officer do that? What, Stephanie? We said, so why couldn't the other officer do that? Do what? Cut the pot off? Oh, you mean back up?
Hello? Okay.
There you go, Nene.
Hey.
Hey, sugar.
Hey, what up, sis?
So I fully, full-fledged agree with you, T Slay. And I just feel that there were certain protocols that the other officers should have took lead in, being that he did have a hostile officer with him.
Well, let me ask you this question. What makes him hostile?
Just because from the beginning of the footage, prior to them walking in her house, he was very understanding and wanting and knowing that she had a mental disorder. And then the minute they got in the house, he was annoyed at the fact that she wasn't answering direct questions fast as he wanted her to.
It wasn't about how fast she was answering him. She was having an episode. She was having a mental crisis.
No, but the way he handled it was the fact that he was like short with her, but they were nice and patient with her prior to entering her house.
They were asking her questions repeatedly on the porch, and she still wasn't answering questions the right way. She was still confused on her front porch.
But he was more understanding and willing to, you know what I mean, like take the time to re-ask questions, even though he wasn't getting an actual response, you know. But then the minute he got in the house, it was just like he was over it. He was just like, okay, hurry up, bitch. Excuse my language for it.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. But that was the demeanor, like the tone of his action.
No, bro, roll it back. Let her see it again. What are y'all seeing? What are y'all really looking at? That man said, show me your ID and I get out of your hair. Just as calm as he can be.
Because he knew she was getting frustrated too. That's why he said, get out of your hair.
Yeah, but
that's the
she already felt rushed by the time like he started asking her for her name. She's the second time he asked, when he said she's not in trouble, she responded with Massey. Then his next follow-up question was matter of fact, do you have your ID? This will make it easier. She felt rushed.
No, she didn't feel rushed. She didn't feel rushed.
I would if I was in a manic state and you're like, where's my ID? But you were just asking me what's my name.
So is she in a manic state, or does she feel rushed, or manic state because she feels rushed? Which one is it? Because I'm confused.
No, I mean, like, you could be in a manic state and still feel like nobody's like giving you time to speak. Like, use your words. You know what I mean? I be around a lot of people that have mental disabilities that I've seen people respond in an angry manner off of just being so calm just a second ago. Like, are their actions, you know what I mean, of what I'm asking them, like everything changes. Like,
this man's demeanor does not change, bro. Roll this back to the porch and let them walk inside.
They finna walk inside right there. You want to go back further?
No, well, I don't. Yeah, I think this is the
right here. Cool.
They right back to walk in the house right now.
No. I want you to go back to when he's talking to her on the porch. I want you to see temperament, because I want y'all to understand this man's disposition didn't change. Your perception of his disposition changed because you know what's going to happen. It's how you're looking at it. I'm telling y'all this is what's going on. Y'all can have your opinion. I'm going to have mine. But I'm telling y'all, this man stayed the same. He didn't seem frustrated. He didn't rush her. He's asking her. He's treating her the same way from the porch to the house. Pay attention to what's going on and stop thinking about what's going to happen. Just don't act like this lady's still alive. And just listen to what's going on. You're going to see it differently. It's your perception that's making you feel that way.
Hold up. Right here? It's good?
Yeah, I think he's talking
with mental disability people, you just got to give them time and patience. And I feel like his patience kind of thinning. That was my point of saying it thinning by the time they got into the house. That's what I was saying.
But all mental patients, mental disability, they don't all respond with violence or do anything violent. Some of them don't do nothing wrong.
And you're correct on that too.
She was defensive.
Go ahead. What the sense is?
No, she was defensive. It sounds like I'm not on his side. I'm telling the truth. And Young Real, guess what? I knew some people would take it like that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care if anybody thinks I'm on this man's side. I'm not on this man's side. I'm telling you, she threw hot water at him. I'm telling
you, non-biased.
Yeah, I think he's dead wrong. He killed that lady. She's fucking dead. Her family, her kids are without a mother. There's no way I'm siding with him. I'm telling you, she threw a hot pot of water at him. He didn't know what else she was going to do. Now, based on her actions, she's dead. And she caused her death by throwing hot water at the police officer. And you want him to back up and tase her. He did what he thought was appropriate, and he's gonna have to pay for his actions. He has to pay for what he did.
The voice, probably the voice, the tone of her voice changed too. Like, oh, what's wrong? What's up? Like when she was antagonizing him.
She did. Her tone changed and his changed. With after her tone changed, his tone changed. You gotta pay attention. It's not about me being on anybody's side.
And something else I wanna say too. What I do see him get short with her is because she's trying to do two things at once, and he's trying to stop that. Like she supposed to get the ID out, and he said, "Get out your hair." She said, "I also wanted to show you some paperwork," so she switched subjects there. She stopped looking in her bag to go look for her paperwork. And he said, "Let's do one thing at a time," meaning go back to the ID. She didn't understand that then. So he let her, let's go to the ID. He reinforced it.
Bro, you can play it again. He asked her what her name was. She didn't answer.
Yeah, of course. And then she finally said Massey. She couldn't remember her first name, I think.
Then he said, well, just give us your ID. It'll be easier. She said, I want to see my paperwork.
Yeah. And then she went to pursue going to get the paperwork. He's trying to get her to focus back on the ID so that they can leave.
One thing at a time. He said, one thing at a time. I just want to get your name. And we do one thing at a time. We do that later. That's what he said to her. He's
now I will say this. Nene, she could be trying to get her paperwork because it has a name on it for them to see, because she said later after that she can't find her ID. But also the second officer say, you sure your ID isn't in that stack? Meaning like, I think you was getting your ID, but you just lost focus and went to something else.
She did, because she's nervous and she's paranoid, and the lady is sick. She's mentally ill. She just got out of the hospital. She's not in her right frame of mind. I think she's showing the paperwork, let them know she's mentally ill. I think she's trying to say, hey.
She might be trying to let them know. Damn.
I'm sick. I got a problem.
Either way, man, like, damn, I'm feeling bad. Just making me feel bad. Go ahead, sis, please.
It's fucked up. It's so sad because while we thinking she can't keep up with her mental, maybe she was trying to let them know, hey, I got a problem, y'all. I'm not all the way right. I just got out the mental hospital.
Damn, dog. This is sad, man.
That's what I think she was trying to do, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong about how I think she was. I don't know what she was trying to do, but I feel like that's a possibility that she was like, damn, let me show you. I just got out the hospital. Because meanwhile, the mental health people on the phone, that's who she called. She called the police department. She called the mental health people. And she asking for help.
Oh, sorry, Nene.
And they saying the police is there. You good to go. She's like, wait, no, hold on. Y'all don't hang up the phone. But the police said, oh, go hang up the phone. We're here to help her now. We can help her now. And then she hangs the phone up. Now they're asking her questions. We know what this man did, y'all. He's in jail. He's in jail for murder. We know we saw what he did. But did y'all see what she did? And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. And it doesn't make it right. Stephanie, you're right. He didn't have to do her like that. I can't say you're wrong about that. I totally agree with you. He didn't have to do that shit at all. The other police officer backed up and kind of laughed, like, I ain't trying to be around you with that hot ass water. And he like, he backed up. But the other officer said, I wish you would. Bust a move. And you could just go ahead and play it, bro, and show the end when he do her, and then we could just keep it pushing. But this Sonya Massey stuff ain't gonna go nowhere.
All right, I'm trying to bring Nene up, but the junk. Shoot, they gotta move this help button. This is in my way from bringing her up. It's making it hard for me to bring her up. Dang.
Oh, Stephanie, I don't know why she didn't want to hang up the phone with who she's on the phone.
There you go. I got you, Nene.
Hey.
Sorry, that's not acting crazy.
Like that's what the way you simplified it, Fred. That's kind of where I was insinuating.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah.
Because you could tell, like, she was like, wait a minute, you asked me for my name. last paper I looked at, what I touched, it just had my information from this place I just left. You know,
Yeah,
the
let me just go
facility.
there.
Let me
You know,
go ahead and get this to you. But it was just like, you know what? Just give me your ID. And she like, wait a minute, I don't know where that's at, but I have has my name on it. But instead of her saying that, she probably, couldn't put the words together. It was just like, oh, B, you rushed me. You just rushed me. And then you worried about what's
I
going on in my house. So now
was
you got me back on attack mode and defense because now I'm worried about what you
mm,
keeping around my house for.
yeah, because it's still my house. You know what I mean?
All right.
It's just bad. It's bad. Damn.
and
We don't know what type of pills she was on, what type of disorder she got, or what type of anything, how long she was in the
Yeah,
hospital.
what
She was
new
on a
pills they could have
72
just
hour
gave her
hold, a
that
48
day?
hour hold. We don't know how long she was held in that facility, what type of drugs she was either coming off and or
6 months.
on anything.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have that information on her, but we do have a toxicology. We have her autopsy and what's in her system. We
Okay.
know what's in her body. I got that. I didn't look at that. I know that's
Okay.
a problem. I know she has mental illness. She's fresh out the hospital. She
But
wasn't,
it doesn't disregard her actions that led up to her death because she played a part in her own death to an extent.
and she could have been under medication and not in her right mind. And all of that is irrelevant when it comes to her actions. It would explain her actions. It would
Exactly.
explain her actions, but it doesn't excuse her actions.
No, it doesn't.
And then what he did and by what she did explains his actions, but it doesn't excuse his actions. No one is being excused right now. But everybody wants to talk about what he did and not what she did.
Yeah, we need to talk about both.
And then y'all didn't even see her throw the pot.
Dang, how to keep knocking me off? I
Look,
don't
it
see
was a
that
big,
up in
it
the-
was a, bro. It was the epic battle of my life to show y'all that she was throwing and holding the pot and throwing the pot.
You ain't lie. You ain't lie. You sure was. Because I seen a pot, but I never seen her throw it. I'm not saying it didn't get thrown. I just hadn't seen it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying. My sense was, I was like, I'm trying to see it.
That man's arm, when he was brandishing his weapon, his arm was in the way. You have to look. He's shooting at her with his body cam. His body cam is on his chest. He's pointing towards her with his body cam, but his arms are extended, and she's coming up off the floor, and she grabbed that damn pot like grease lightning. Before he
He
knew
was
it,
at a hold stance. He was at a hold stance with the pistol like on his belt. Like
yeah,
like in
he,
his hold.
he was holding it. See, that was the other camera though. That was the other man's camera. We on his camera now. We talking about when he was in front of that lady finna shoot that lady. You only saw him. The other officer was behind him at that point. He stepped in front of the officer. As a matter of fact, the other officer's gun actually pointed at his back.
Yes, it was. See, I seen the second officers. I didn't like the first. They had like maybe 3 minutes. I've seen up until like she went and turned on the faucet. It didn't make sense if the water was already steaming while she turned on the faucet. If the water was already on, I mean, if the stove, if you're just trying to turn off the water, why would you turn on the faucet?
She ain't right, baby.
Yeah, was the pot running out of water? But it had some water in it.
Yeah, water. You could tell. You could see the bubbles popping and the steam.
Yeah, and we see the hot water, so it couldn't have been just fresh water out of the faucet because that wouldn't be boiling hot, right?
Right, and it had to be a good amount of water in the pot because if she added water to the water and it still was smoking like that, it had to be some pretty hot water to be still smoking if she added water to it. So this water was definitely hot because typically water don't come out the faucet hot. Even if it's the hot water, you have to
If she live in the ghetto, it do. Your water heater might have been tweaked. We don't know that either.
but that's just speculation about how hot her water was coming out the faucet.
But I do believe the water was on the pot because the first video I seen, it was on the pot. It was on the stove, and it was steaming as if there was water in there.
Yeah.
And that was like a decent. That's not no collard green pot, but that was a decent size. The large size pot.
Like a
It wasn't
chili
the
pot.
deepest pot.
That pot was deep as hell, girl. That's the pot you put the chili in. That shit was tall.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to look for. I was looking for what type of food would fit in that type of size
Chili.
pot.
And you need a long wooden spoon to stir it up. That's a chili pot. After you brown your ground beef and put all your stuff in your pot, You want to pull everything over this motherfucker, add it, and that's your chill spot.
Oh, I gotta see that. Hey, that's why I think reason why I think the penalty
She
is
had
gonna
two
be
mittens
harsh
on her
on him.
hands too. She had two mittens on her hands.
You heard me. One of the reasons why I think his sentence is gonna be harsh on him is because right after he shoot her, he says those words
The crazy
that
bitch.
Prize Chick said, yeah, because that shows no remorse. And when you trying to work with her and then she does something wrong and then you have to shoot, you like, damn, I ain't want to shoot you. Why you did that? Instead of crazy bitch. You know what I mean? So it's not saying that the crazy bitch means that he did something, but it's not gonna be looked upon good because of his word choice.
It sounded like he forgot he had his camera on,
See
and
what I'm
he was
saying?
talking as if there was no camera on his.
That man was really in the moment, and he was
He
speaking how
was
he
in the
felt.
moment. That's a fact.
He speaking. That's how he felt. He was like, crazy bitch coming at me with that hot ass water. I ain't had no choice because he said, yeah, I ain't have no choice. It was hot water. I'm gonna take no
But
hot water.
shit, that's how he felt about that hot ass water. Crazy. I'm sorry. No disrespect. But
Right,
that's how he
but he
felt
wrong
though.
for that. He wrong for that because now she on the floor, she leaking and she's dying, and you calling her a crazy bitch. You're crazy. You have to be sick to say some shit like that.
And
After
you
As
see
you
what his
watching the
you see
blood,
and
as
you
you
see
watching
what
the
his
blood seep out her head, like as you're watching her die, it's
right
saying
here,
the words.
what Stephanie say right there, even his partner called him an idiot or something when he was communicating with the other officer about what happened. I would like to hear that
Did you guys
call it
see the
out.
end where all those officers are sitting outside and they all looking at him, putting their head down as he's walking past them? Like, what the hell? Like, what did
But
you
he
do?
always
Like,
been
why did you
doing
do this?
he because you know why? Because he probably just got there. They know he the new guy, and they know he been going from place to place. They look like, what the hell?
And Illinois PD, they don't, or whatever, just Chicago and one, their police department don't get the best light shown on them. So for this to be another highlighted story in the media,
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about Springfield's reputation, how they roll, but ain't no good. A precinct gonna always have complaints and stuff going on because that's the nature of the business. You're gonna have people complain that think that you did
Yes,
something
yeah.
no, I'm
wrong.
saying, but the like as far as the homicides are already high out there, and there's a lot of police and pedestrian type of stories like this happening a lot in Chicago.
This ain't
I'm just
Chicago.
saying, it's not in Chicago.
No.
I mean Illinois. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
right
meant to say
outside of
Illinois, not
Chicago.
Chicago. I'm sorry. I meant to say Illinois. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Everything y'all saying is true, but you can go ahead and play it, bro, and then you can play the other one.
All right, let me play this real quick.
Yes, let's bypass. Let's get back to the KJ.
Yeah, y'all just want y'all to know, Springfield and Chicago is like 200 something miles apart. It's like 3 hours from one city
Did
to
you
the
see
next.
anybody out walking that
You
way?
know, it's
No,
close.
not when I came in.
I didn't see anybody that way. I hear her phone ringing and she's refusing to come to the door, so we're about to go 10-8.
I'm like, yeah,
Shit.
called us and we knocking.
And they gotta know who they coming because they say I hear her phone ringing.
Yeah,
So he knows it's a she that's gonna come to the door. You know that already.
they know a woman called. Yeah, they got the knock. They got the dispatch call. They
That's
got the.
right, sis. So they know how many times she called, and they should know she mental ill already. And I think he do know because he asked, "Is your mental all right?" He's gonna ask that while she's out there talking to him.
Right.
He has like some psychology assessment questions they probably have to
Sheriff's
ask.
office!
Mm-hmm.
Look, y'all, she got the house pitch black, but the stove on. I need y'all to pay attention to
Two
what's going
houses
on.
down, I think.
The house pitch black, but that stove in there
That's it.
blazing with that pot.
Put her drugs up. Go ahead. She was yelling inside. She told us to hold on. You coming to the door or not? All right, hurry up.
That was uncalled for.
He's
No,
already
it's
agitated.
no, it's not. They're
They've been
responding
out there for a
to
while.
calls made. They've been out there walking her house. They've been knocking. Think about how much time is passing by.
They searched around the house for 2 minutes, they said.
You coming or not? Do you need our help or not? And they walking again, and she still ain't open.
Now I see why that's such a
Sheriff's office.
defensive, like
One you
just
called.
assertive, not even defensive, just assertive.
Yeah, yeah. And sis, now look, another thing I want to say is, remember how agitated he was just right there, right? Now watch how patient he gonna be with the questions after he was agitated. That's another thing I have to consider in this situation. Is he was already frustrated, and then he still went back to patience after that. That's something to consider. So that lets you know he was hot and then cooled down. So you see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Because at first that'll be like a threat to me. I'm coming to a house that called and everything's pitch black. We don't know what to expect. We don't know if the person's in here. We don't know if the person hurt themselves or they got hurt or.
Yeah,
So
we got like 119 calls. I don't know what the hell going on. You know what I mean? It's like a Scooby-Doo mystery truck. You don't know what to expect.
Oh, it hurt you. You called us.
Okay,
Please. So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway?
With her saying, please God, it makes
we
me
checked the
sad
yard, we walked around
because
the
she
whole
told her
block, we
family
didn't
she
see
felt
anybody.
she was going to die. That's hella sad.
You know, we don't.
But
checked the
you
whole
lied
area,
about
just
not
nobody
being
walked
her.
around.
You're not even honest right now.
I know, y'all. Please, God. I'm trying to.
What you say, sis?
They asked her, was that her car in the driveway? And she said, no, somebody left that there. That's her fucking car. And she bust her own windows. This lady is not okay, y'all. She's not okay. She shouldn't even been by herself in that house.
And they know that. That's why they're like, why is it pitch black?
Her family knows that.
Yeah.
Why is she alone?
Mm-hmm. That's these are all things you gotta consider. You gotta think about. You gotta think about this. I'm gonna play it. And anytime y'all feel something said, I'm gonna pause it.
To get help, y'all. But
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
She said nothing, and then
What do you need
please
help
God,
with?
please.
Nothing.
I don't know what to do. She said she need help.
See if they help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
First, outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked all the way through we checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Nobody's out here.
We didn't see anybody. Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry.
Is there anything
Put
else I
on
can do
some
for you?
clothes in the dark.
Yes, I can do for you.
I'm sorry.
All right. The reason why he took you so long to answer the door, that's him going back to checking her mentally. To see what
Right,
was
but
going on, what was
then,
going on with you on the inside now. You know what I mean? Because we went
yeah, how
outside, we
could she
checked
put
the
on
back,
clothes
the
in the dark?
sides, the front. Go ahead, sis, please.
What's that? How can she put on clothes in the dark? My bad. I'm sorry, brother.
Hey, no, you're right. You're right. That's something so that could be an excuse, she's saying, right? Because we already know that she's proven to be a liar concerning that's her car now, right?
Yeah, she definitely got
Then
a
he
problem.
asked her what happened to it too, and then she act like she don't know. That's two lies. I mean, we just gotta take it.
Yes. What we know is this right now. You do
Fuck.
not right.
Can
So
you hear me?
you don't see a momentum switch right now. They haven't got nasty with her. They didn't get testy with her. They actually was more agitated with her before she came to the door. Like, y'all, you come in the door. What?
De-escalating. They de-escalating.
Right.
Yes.
They did. They did. And they're talking to her, and they're seeing that something's wrong. They know something wrong with this lady. They probably trying to get her to see something going on with her. They're asking her questions to make her come back to the moment, and she's not doing a good job with it, y'all. But this right here is to show you guys that they wasn't doing anything. fucked up to her, being nasty to her. They haven't switched up on her yet. They're being normal to her. Now watch what happens. Like, y'all play it out and just watch. Don't think about what he's going to do. Don't think about what he's going to do. Think about what's happening just right now in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And be honest about your assessment and don't be biased.
Yeah, and I definitely want to say that, and I'm happy that we're doing this, right? Because I don't want somebody else to do it, because there's people speaking out on this case from the opposite race now, and they gonna be emotional high strung too. So I'd rather us do it calm, not emotional high strong. So that it can be, you see what I'm saying? So rather than them, because then they do it emotionally high strung, they gonna be coming from the opposite. And look, no, y'all don't see this. She was, and then they gonna make it seem it's gonna go one side versus the other side, and that's what we don't want. That's
Listen,
what
bro,
we don't need.
Bro, the comment section already ain't feeling this shit I'm saying. They already don't want to hear what I'm saying. And I'm here on y'all side. And
they still talking about it? They still? Let me see.
No, I'm just saying they don't have to say anything. They do not happen to this lady. They feel so bad for her, and they hate the fact she lost her life. And I'm feeling so bad for her, and I hate the fact she lost her life. I'm feeling your feelings, but ain't nobody feeling mine. They didn't do shit to this woman up to this point. Nothing to her. Nothing. Y'all want her to pit pat round with her. Her family should be pit pat round with her, making sure she's straight. They don't owe her nothing. She called them.
And also sis, I think they even giving her oh, they got her in the back. Dang, I didn't know you was in the back again. Why they keep knocking you off? I'm tired of them doing that. They need to leave.
Yeah, Stephanie, this motherfucker is a big monster over this little bitty ass lady, y'all. She like 5 foot something, 112 pounds.
Okay.
We also have to take into consideration too is they're doing their own mild form assessment. Like, trying to see where all her mental is. They might have been asking her more questions, going into details to see if she does need to be refacilitated or if she's sane enough to be by herself at this home.
Yeah, the first question they ask you typically is, what's your name? Then they ask you what the date is and who's the president. Those are the 3 standard questions they ask anybody that's going through a mental health episode. What's your name? What's the date? Who's the president? If you can give those 3, you know who you are, you know what day it is, and you know who's commander-in-chief. You doing pretty damn good. You give them all 3. You still could be up out your damn rabbit ass mind. But when they asked her name, she didn't even answer. Her mind is not where y'all think it is.
Until he says she's not in trouble. When he said she wasn't in trouble,
Massey.
That's what she said, Massey, the minute he said that.
You're right. She him after he said that, but she doesn't have to be thinking she's in trouble, and that don't have to be the reason why she gave her name. Y'all are drawing the conclusion because it happened in that succession. It happened just like you said. What's your name? You ain't in trouble. She knows she ain't in no fucking trouble. She ain't done nothing to be in trouble. He's sitting in her house. He called them. She knows she's not in trouble.
Yeah, they trying to reaffirm to her to make sure she's not, because they see that what I'm saying. He could be sensing that she's fearing them. And so he's trying to like, hey, listen, you're not in trouble. We just trying to get if you just provide your ID because you can't remember your name, we'll be right out of it. And then he might then want to go in that bag because he knows she's gonna pull out the bag, man. It could have been a little knife in there, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm just thinking it like if he trying to also protect himself and his partner as well.
Right, and bro,
I feel like they were just doing their job. I feel like the man was doing his job.
And bro, I agree about the bag and the knife. I didn't even think about that, and that could have been a thought, but I don't know if that was his thought. I don't think they thought that. I think they wanted her to answer the questions the way they answered. Hey, ma'am, can you give us your name or show me your ID if you can't answer the question?
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he said you're not in trouble. He trying to reassure her.
The police say that all the time. They pull you over. Can I get you your information? Now you're not in trouble or anything. But I just
they have to say that to me to reassure me because I don't know what the hell you pulling me over for. I need that. I'm the type of dude that every time I got in the car, we was getting pulled over when I was young. Like we stopped driving and walked up the street because we got pulled over that much. Like so, yeah, I'm the type of person that need to know that.
And here
Because
they
I'm the type of person, when they pulled me over before, I was the type like, I'm tired of y'all pulling me over. I'm mad. And they were getting ready to do something to me because I'm just frustrated because they don't got no reason to pull us over. But they ready to shoot me because I'm frustrated. You see what I'm saying? But I'm
And
like,
they
what's the
consider us to be
reason? You ain't
aggressive.
did nothing. You ain't broke no law. You harassing me. That's how I feel. And I'm taking out everything from every officer that ever did something to me on this officer.
right. So look at Nubian got it said. So what you're trying to prove, T Slate, officers' actions aren't premeditated. I want to, and I'm not asking you this question. Do you understand the definition of premeditated? And I'm gonna tell you, fuck no, his actions were not premeditated. I'm gonna answer that just like that. No, not for what that means. No, he had no idea she throw that hot water at his ass.
Yeah, that was a plan. Like that was me saying, like he planned to murder her when he even first came to the house.
It was
No,
the fact that he stated he was gonna shoot her in the face probably makes it sound like it was premeditated to some people watching.
and
Possibly.
and you damn right. And if anybody that didn't see that pot of water go at him would have that opinion that it had to be something he planned because he said it to her. And here's the thing about premeditated. Premeditated just means you had a moment to think about it and you thought about it and you planned it and you done it. Premeditation doesn't have a time stature on it.
So that doesn't sound like what he did because he said the minute he said it, she threw
No,
like it,
no, because she did something to make him to be defensive. She did something to make him be defensive. When he pulled his pistol out of his pocket, he ain't just shoot her after pulling it out. He told her, "Girl, drop the pot. I wish you would." Oh, hot water, boiling hot water. She was being funny. In their eyes, she was being funny. They forgot she was fucking crazy. They forgot that that lady had mental illness. In that one moment, that fucking police officer just shot her ass. That's what he did. He thought she was threatening him. And then she dropped down and he couldn't see her. So that's all I'm saying, guys. But again, if you can't see it, you can't see it, and I can't make you see it. I can't do nothing to make nobody.
What does that mean? Axe Reese's and men's Reese's?
Oh, I don't know what the hell that means.
that sounds like a court thing.
All right, so that's crazy. That's crazy. See, they was like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, it's like I felt like when they was talking at this point, when it's a certain point while we watching this, they're gonna get to a point in the conversation. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say, it feels like they was about to leave.
Oh, just play it. You're gonna hear them. And then on top of that, these people's questions don't change. Their voice don't change. The octave don't change. They're not being funny. None of that.
And then when they first get to the sofa, it feel like they're about to leave a second time, and it don't happen. That's how I feel.
The officer noticed the pot on the stove, which made him think she's already mentally disabled. Why is this pot steaming hot? Look like it's been bubbling for like damn near a certain amount of minutes.
And yeah, and the lights was off with that pot on the stove boiling. Think about how he thinking from, because you got to think about he analyzing everything. No lights was on, the whole light. How the hell the pot ain't just get hot from the time you came out the door when you was putting on clothes?
And also, hold on, say this. Stephanie said she burned herself with the water because the pot was turned to the side when she held it up. Most of it already spilled. I'm gonna say no and no. The police officer walked over to her body. Although we don't get to see the floor around her because it's blood and they blurred it out, you can see that there's no water over there because he's gonna walk in that kitchen. You can look at the floor. The water is where the pot was.
But
The
sis,
yeah.
that possibly explains why there was so much blood drawn was due to the water being mixed up with the blood.
And a headshot is the worst shot. It's when you bleed the worst. It could have been just blood. Could have been just blood. Could have been water. Absolutely correct. But you know what? And then she said she burned herself. No, she didn't burn herself because the autopsy is in the records and there's no burns on her body. So she didn't burn herself either. I can show y'all the autopsy. No and no.
You know what else crazy, sis? Because I had and I know she got shot in the face, but I had a cut. I was playing basketball, went up for a rebound, and somebody elbow came down on my eye, slit the top of my eyelid right across, and I bled like a pig.
Yes.
I'm just from a slice right up here on my eyelid. I bled. I'm talking about people thought I got beat the hell up and all kinds of stuff. People was picking on me. Don't know I just got elbowed in the face coming down with a rebound. You see
Yep.
what I'm saying? So yeah, I could vouch that you could bleed a lot from a facial wound, like severely bleed. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
was severely
And
bleeding.
he did shoot her underneath her eye, and it went on
Yeah, that's why I'm
and
saying. Yeah,
on her
that
neck.
too, sis. That too. I'm I'm relating those type of things together from my own experience too.
Then the bullet hit her cheek platelet, and it went on her neck.
Ugh.
Or did she get shot twice? Because I seen one entry on her cheekbone, right underneath her eye, and then there was a neck one too. There was a neck exit mark, or it was that the exit mark, or was that
I think it was
she
an
shot?
exit.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't even take the time to listen to how many times
terrible.
the gun was shot either. I just know that it's like the trigger went off, and then like he waited a second, and then he went to go check on Sonya.
Yeah, it's like that. She fell instantly. Instantly. Yeah, I seen an instant fall. And man, I, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. But I tell you, I'm gonna feel it twice. What I felt that it could have been avoided twice. I feel it. That you know what I mean. You know, how you in the conversation. You know when you conversate with somebody, you can tell when the conversation need to end. You
It
can
was
tell
the
when it's coming
taunting. It
to an
was the
end.
taunting. Where you going? Why you
Yeah.
moving back?
Y'all listen, she's 100% of this lady is so on point with her attention. While she's refusing to answer her name, do you think she wasn't aware of what was going on around her? Because she was. Because when he snapped his fingers to tell the partner to cough the pot, she got
Well,
up from the
he didn't even say no. Like she owned
didn't say
it.
anything. She's paying attention. She's on alert, high alert. She's paranoid. She's afraid right now. She's paranoid. And the mommy said when she goes through these manic episodes, she thinks everyone's trying to hurt her. So we're dealing with her being manic.
She's
Number
on
one.
fight or flight.
Yeah, and she's very defensive, and she already thinking someone trying to break in her house. The lady is scared as shit. Ain't none of this right. Ain't none of this going on with this lady right. I want y'all to understand. I don't think any of this is right. This didn't have to happen, y'all. This shouldn't have happened. First of all, her family shouldn't have left her alone in this mental state. Let's start there. Start there.
Correct. Because and then the conference,
Not just
that was the
out of the
night
hospital,
he did it.
sis.
That was
Correct.
the brother. I mean,
Correct.
the son said that was the first night. That one time he never checked
And
on her after her leaving out of those type of
I did him. I did him.
facilities.
He was like, I usually be there. I was like, damn.
The
And
one
the daughter,
night.
and the daughter said she was talking to me funny. I would normally call her and check on her, but I didn't call and check on her that night. I was supposed to even go
Yeah.
home.
And that sounds sketchy right there. So
Yeah,
why out
she was
of
talking
nowhere all of
funny,
a
and I
sudden
didn't
the
call.
one time, both of y'all, both
And she
kids,
just
the
got out of
one
the
time.
hospital. Go ahead,
Y'all,
Nina. Sorry.
people don't want to deal with people that's mentally ill, y'all. People get tired of that shit. Your family member, mental illness can wear you down, y'all. It could really wear you down. And I'm not saying they were tired of their mom. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, why wouldn't nobody get to help that lady when she's fresh out the hospital?
Understandable. It was just the way that her actions looked to the officer. I felt personally, like you said, we all stated, they came to a call, a 119 call, play a house. Everything's turned off. The lady takes about 7 to 10 minutes to get to the door. To her paying attention to the movement around her and her reaction towards them gesturing another portion of her house. Like the officer was just, I felt like he was doing what he had to do
Nini,
because
listen.
that was a
Now
lot.
tell you something, Nini. Now all the lights is out in the house. They walk around your house with a flashlight and shit. You hear them outside. You see the flashlight. You call these people. You already paranoid somebody trying to break in your house anyway. She was
The
highly
pot on the stove already been boiling.
come on, man, make it make sense. For real, like lady wasn't okay. The lady just simply wasn't okay. And I wish that they would have handled this differently. I wish her family would have done something different. I wish the police officer would have never let her get up. But y'all, she moved so fast. Play the video, bro. She moved so fast. Like y'all, that lady moved so fast. You don't even see her move.
She
She
teleported.
teleported, literally. Like y'all gotta watch this lady. And then people asking, so why they let her go to the kitchen? They couldn't stop her. She moved.
Yeah,
so
she was going so fast that the other officer he backed up. He like,
That's
hell.
it.
He moved back like what's happening.
He backed up. He
Why
backed up like
he
2
moved so
steps,
fast?
and then when she grabbed the pot, he turned around, which he's not supposed to do.
She said, where you going?
He said, hot
And
water.
And see what I'm saying? She saying, where you going?
That's
So
how
at that
rapid
point, she
her
don't feel like they're a threat to her.
her
Because she
chain-
asking them where they going.
sound like
She
somebody
got
else.
her weapon. She got her weapon in her hand. She strapped, yo. She strapped. She got-
Exactly. So now she's moving like she got an intent right now.
I'm telling you. She
And
had
then
her
she
water.
said, and then if it was water from out of the faucet, why she said boiling hot water.
Yeah, and he said, and then the other officer, he chuckled a little bit and he stepped back. Like, play the video, bro. It's
Hell
crazy.
yeah, that nigga got the hell up out of there. Like, hey, bro, but what a protocol is to walk away back, slowly back. I turned my back on her.
Right. And guess why he turned his back? Because Cool Hand Luke over there already had his hand on his pistol ready to do
Hey,
something.
cool. Yeah, he like, hey, man, get out of here.
Because he ain't got
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Go ahead, sis.
no, go ahead.
Okay.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right.
That's a mental check. Just noting he's carrying.
And she said my medicine is up in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's not your black car though. The SUV. Whose is it?
That's her car. They checked the plates.
You don't know? If someone just parked it in your driveway.
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
That's another mental check too. They double checking behind what she's saying.
19. I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
They're trying to assist her.
David Mary 43556.
They calling the check in, y'all.
You got a name? You got an idea or something? Take your name real quick. Catch this. See who we spoke to.
Asking for her name right now, bro.
He asking right here for her name at the door.
And she ain't gave it to him yet.
He probably asked her nigga. He gonna try to see if the car might be in her name. It's like you like, hey, this car ain't your name. He see her go in. The other partner come in too to make sure he an eyewitness to everything.
This is what happened.
He walk over there. They see the wounds is all destroyed a little bit. Stuff everywhere.
Hello?
Making
Yeah,
sure she good.
I got the sheriff here, but I was calling for help. Y'all.
Somebody called on the phone.
They're here in my house right
I got
now.
the sheriff. I put it on pause, bro.
No, hold
All
on.
right.
Wait a second.
She on the phone call, right, sis?
Yeah, they called her. She said, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all. I'm assuming that she's calling a mental crisis, like a health crisis number. And
Oh, damn.
so now they're calling her back. So she called the police. They came out. She called the mental health department. She was on the phone with them. She hung up the phone on them when she was outside. She went back in the house and they called her back and asked her, was she okay? Then she said, well, the police are here, but I need y'all to help me too. So she's talking to the
Sis,
police.
this her, because now that's why she finna trying to show them the paperwork, sis. Because,
She's sick. Yeah, she's trying to let them know I just got out the hospital. She's not on what they're asking her. Because now, mind you, y'all, he asked her for her name on the front porch. She ain't gave it to him yet. She still ain't answered the question, y'all. Now keep rolling it, bro. She not answering
Wait
him.
a second, sir.
You can hang up, Codwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
she trying to do two things at once. She said,
Okay. Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here.
Second time.
Was there any damage previous to your car?
He handled the Bible too, right? He gave her the
She
Bible. That's the Bible open right
actually,
there.
yeah.
And then he handled the Bible and said, "Yes, we can just get out of here," because he trying to leave now. This is another second time. Remember, I told you it was one time he was trying to leave outside, and this is the second time he trying to leave from inside.
And he asking her name. They done ran the plate. They ran that plate on that car. They know who the owner is.
Because she already on the call. The person on the call listening. The mental people, they on the phone right now. She just put them on hold. I don't think she go back to the call. Y'all still there? I gotta make sure nobody fell off. Then they knocked everybody off. See, look at that. I ain't hear nobody, and I didn't see nothing knocked everybody off.
Hey, so
All
her
right,
picture.
Nene.
So first off, if the phone was never hung up, that mental
They heard everything. Dang, sis, hold up. My bad.
and that
I
should
don't
have
know.
been
All right, go ahead, sis.
informed to the police. You know what I mean? To dispatch, like, hey, whoever people's like the mental
Sis.
crisis, wouldn't that have been a protocol? Wouldn't have been protocol? If there
To get the phone. Okay, got you, sis. I see you. Yeah, I wonder, would that have been protocol for them to get the phone from her then and finish that conversation?
not even just that, but the
Oh, they
fact that
call her back. They gonna call her back.
yeah, when they called her back and the mental people was notified that the police was there, they have her file. Correct? The mental people have her file in hand and
Yeah,
they know who they're talking
got
to.
her file. They gotta have a file. Yeah.
With the police being notified that, or with Sonya Massey telling the mental people on the phone, like, hey, police is here, they should have informed dispatch for the police, like, hey, we have a former clinic, a former patient from this clinic that is in a very manic state. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that was the mental patient people's fault, but if they were already informed the police was there, who's to say is they probably felt they had it under control or whatever.
These are the first responders to what happened to her. They are equipped to help her just like anybody else is equipped to help her. They're able to get her and make her safe and stabilize the situation. That's their job. The mental health people say, shit, the police, they talk to the police. Police, they gonna get you straight. They're gonna see if you're okay or not.
But Fred said they was on the phone still, like they heard it. Like,
Yeah, she just put them on hold right there.
No. She was talking to them people. Like when she came out the house, she was on the phone when she opened the door for them. She hung up the phone on them people and they called her back. If you listening when they go in, she's not on her phone and her phone starts to ring and then she answers the phone and she says hello. They're calling her back. Roll it back a little bit.
No. I'm saying that I got you on that. What I'm saying right here, when she was on here, she's talking to them, right?
Right.
And then she just puts them on hold right now, right?
What she said to them is she was calling for help. Then she said, but I got the sheriff's department here. And they told her, okay, talk to. She said, no. Hold on, don't hang up. She's telling them, don't go. They trying to tell her.
She's telling them. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, sis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's telling them to hold on because she trying to go get the ID out of her purse because she can't do two things at once.
Well, she said paperwork first. She's not talking about her ID. She keep talking about that damn paperwork.
She asked about her Bible too. She said, "Can you hand me that Bible?"
Yeah.
Handed her the Bible. So roll back a little bit so you can hear the chain of questions. Now, mind y'all, they asked for her name when she was on the front porch. She is yet to give it to them.
She was on the phone, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't on the phone. They asked her again and she don't answer them again. Listen, y'all, I know why they're asking her for her fucking name. She lied about the car. Listen, she lied about the car. The car in the driveway is her car.
Yeah, so they're trying to check her name so they can check her mental state. That's why to see if they can say, all right, she don't know that's her own car in her yard.
And they asking her that how they get here. They brought it like that. Somebody just drop off a car in your driveway. She said yes. And he said run the plates. So they running the plates now. Now they in the house asking her for her name again. Still ain't
That's when the phone rang.
yes. Because she hung up the phone on them people. She's talking to the police. Now they're calling her back. Now she's saying, oh, okay, the sheriff's department is here. And they must have been like, okay, well, go ahead. She's like, no, don't hang up, Hold on, 1 minute. And then the police say, man, you go ahead and hang up the phone, ma'am. Go ahead and hang up the phone, ma'am. Because at this point, the police know she got a fucking problem. He knows something wrong with this lady at this point. And he knows that at some point, they probably going to have to take her up out their house, take her to the hospital. They know something's wrong with her. She's lying about the car. Somebody broke in her house. She's not answering their questions. They know something's wrong with her. Just keep watching to see the shit. They know. Now they fucking with her. Like right now, he asking her for her name again, like she's in a position to tell her something's wrong with this lady, and they know that. I can't lie about that part. They know. But they want her to know that she's not okay. Because see, some people that's mentally ill, they don't know they fucked up. They think they're cool. They could be having an episode and be totally thinking they're totally fine. And you start asking them questions, and they get confused, and then they realize, damn, I really don't know what's going on. And that's when it clicks for them sometimes. I've seen it happen. Watch how they keep questioning her. They can't get a straight answer from her for nothing. Because she fucked up, y'all. She having an issue right now. But go ahead, bro. Now we can't because my body can't.
Simple.
Now he doing what a good partner do. He walking in the house behind. She put it down. The phone is down. She's not on the phone no more. She hung it up. Now it's ringing.
Hold on, y'all. They calling back. I know that you're already here. Hold on. Okay. Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with the?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go so you talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Todd. Let you.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
It's on speaker.
You can hang
All
up.
conversations.
Just 1 second, okay?
They asked her, so they called her back. She said the sheriff's are here, so you're there with them. Okay, then go ahead and talk to them. And then she said, no. She's telling them no. They told her since the deputy's there, you're in good hands now, ma'am. We can go off the phone right now. They didn't have to do a warm exchange. Hey, put them on the phone. Oh, she's a mental patient. They know something's up. They can assess it. They don't need nobody to tell them what's going on with this lady. They can tell something wrong with this lady. They didn't need to get on the phone and say, oh, she's got to leave from the house. That's the family's responsibility to tell them, hey, she's in a mental state. Hey, I'm having an issue. That's their part. That's not their responsibility to tell the police that she's having a mental crisis. That ain't how that works. They're there. They need it there. It's now she's their responsibility. Because if she would have called the mental people, they would have called the police anyway. Had she not called them, they would have called the police and they still would have came to check on her ass. And the police would still have been in charge of that scene. They still would have been in charge, y'all. Same shit. It would have never been nothing different. Bro, you listening? Go ahead and play it, baby.
Okay.
What's up?
I got some work. Can you grab that box?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah. It
Okay,
was
what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID that?
They asked her 3 times.
You said something, sis? That's why I stopped it to see if you
No,
said
I said they asked her 3 times. That police officer is trying to prove a point. That is her car and her windows are busted and she's saying it's not her car. She's lying to them and he knows it. So he's
Yeah.
because he wants to know who busted them windows and who that fucking car belongs to. His mind ain't even no helping her right now. To me, he more focused on the damn car. Ask him about the fucking car. But go ahead, bro.
All right.
That'd make things so much easier. I just just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your ID.
So sis,
Yeah.
she trying to show the paperwork because she know they own her. That's her car outside.
Yeah. She knows.
So she want to get the paperwork to use her mental illness as an excuse for what she did to her own car.
More
Because
than
she
likely.
already admitted that it happened earlier to the car after she said the car just pulled up. You know,
Yeah.
she said somebody parked the car here or whatever.
It wasn't her
she
car.
said, but then
They
she
bought
also
it
admitted the rest of that damage that happened to that car happened earlier today.
Absolutely. So they already aware that she's being deceptive.
So what she doing now is now because she know they finna catch her, she's finna pull a paperwork out and use that she's mentally ill to cover what she did to her own car.
Yeah, she definitely on point right now.
That's kind of crazy, right? That's why she moving so quick. That's why she gonna move so quick because she know that they own her. Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Because she already lying, y'all. And you can't do that either. You can't lie to the police.
She probably didn't want to go back to the home, or you know, she probably needs somebody to talk to. She probably didn't want to go back there.
They said.
Because she seemed coherent and everything
Mhm.
she said is.
I can see the way she looked up at him that she already analyzed and knew, and so she like, oh yeah, that's why she went straight to her. That's why she went from her ID to the paperwork. Because the paperwork gonna give both of it, but the paperwork gonna also let them know that she mentally ill, so they don't give her too much
And
for what she did to her car.
Can you get criminal charges for bashing your own?
And I don't think she just don't want them to give her a hard time about it. So
well,
she
you
gonna-
definitely get criminal charges for lying to the police.
Yeah, she already did that. Yeah.
She's
Because
lying.
she didn't want it to be known that she busted her own car, but then she actually admitted it because she knew they was already up onto her about. That's why they asked for her ID or her name at the door. She wouldn't give the name at the door like T. Slade was saying because
Right.
she knew that then she give the name at the door because she asked the name at the door because he concerned about who owned the car.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
why
she honored that. So she never gives the name at the door. You know what I mean?
3 times he asked it, she still never gave it. And then she said, man,
She trying to wiggle out a move, even though she got a mental disorder.
and then
So-
after she says Massey, he said, well, just give me your ID because it'll make that easier. Then she said, I want my paperwork. She said paperwork 2 times. Now watch this lady move like a phantom across the room.
She finna go crazy
Or teleported over there.
fast.
Watch this is crazy, y'all.
ID first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay, let me
Here,
find-
grab your ID for me.
Uh-huh.
See,
Okay.
You ready?
see how he had to redirect her? See,
Mhm.
that's not really him being super aggressive. It's actually him trying to keep her focused on what he need her to do,
And he
so
said,
that he feel comfortable.
right, he
I
gave
need
her
you
her
to-
Bible. He said,
Yes.
would you hand the ID to me, please? I just want to get out of your hair. Can you just hand me the ID?
They both
Sweet.
was her though. One
Not
said
thing.
paperwork, and the other one said identification.
Oh, who said paperwork? The other one?
One officer said paperwork when he said what paperwork, and then as he's snapping his finger trying to get the identification, she's having to answer 2 different questions.
No. That's not what happened, baby. Roll it back.
Blow that back.
They didn't mention anything about paperwork. She said paperwork.
No, the officer that, not the one that handed her the Bible. The other one said what paperwork. The one that the camera.
She said paperwork. He asked her what paperwork. She
Exactly.
He
Then the
said,
other
what
one said
paperwork are you talking about?
the other one was asking about identification though.
And she brought
Yeah,
up
but he asked that before she said paperwork.
absolutely.
Correct. So I was just stating that because what if she got confused on which question to answer, and then there was too much going on. One asked what paperwork, the other one was like, oh yeah, remember ID. You know what I mean? Like after he handed her the Bible, he went back to the initial question, but the other officer was asking about the paperwork.
Right, because the first officer asked her for her ID, then she brought her paperwork. He like, what paperwork? Like, we asking you about ID. What paperwork are you talking about? We asking about your ID. That could be how he's asking that. It doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
say.
Hey, I just need your name.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, I want to go back a second, make sure we catch all of that. All right.
Oh, we talking about
Yes, please check it out.
Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name.
See, boom. So he's a kid. All right, he already had asked for the ID, right? She
And
went to get the ID. Then she stopped getting the ID and went and grabbed the bag. The bag got the paperwork in it. Then she said, "I want to show you
She
some
stated
paperwork."
the paperwork. The other guy said, "What paperwork?"
Yeah, and then she said, "Could you pass me that Bible?" Right?
roll it back again. Roll it back again.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. They calling back. I know that you're already here. Okay. Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go until you talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Caldwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
Yes, please check it out.
Okay. Let me show you. Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it
Okay,
was
what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That makes things so much easier. I just need just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got
Now
some
stop it,
paperwork.
folks.
Just get-
Stop it. So let me tell y'all what just happened. This is exactly what just took place. That lady said, I want to show you my paperwork. She said, I want to show you my paperwork. He said, I just need your name. And then he said, you're not in trouble. Then she said, Massey. And then she said, I will show you my paper. She said that shit 3 times before that man said, what paperwork? Count it back. She said that shit 3 times. I just counted it. She said paperwork 3 times before he asked her, what paperwork are you talking about? So she's not fucking confused about what to answer first.
Okay, well, thank you for clarifying, because I thought one officer, the one that she asked to hand her the Bible, was asking her for her identification, and then as she's looking for her identification, he states that you're not in trouble. She says Massey. The other one says, where's your identification? Again, which is the guy that's filming. He asked that question.
The guy that's filming didn't ask about her ID. The other man asked about her ID. Y'all got to pay attention. The other guy.
Okay.
Remember, the dude was sitting beside her. His body cam is not on. He's the only person talking. The only thing that guy with the camera says is, "What paperwork are you talking about?" Because
That's what I was.
right.
Okay.
She said it 3 times before he even asked her, "What paperwork are you talking about?" She kept bringing paperwork up. That's when he said, "What paperwork are you talking about?" So she wasn't confused. Is why she wasn't answering. But I want you to play it one more time, bro, so they can see it again, because I want y'all to really see that these people are not messing with this lady. They're not being mean to her. She's not answering questions. She's lied to them, but I know that she's doing it because something's wrong with her. She's not okay in her head right now.
Her facial expression, she looked guilty when she stated what she stated. As far as it happening earlier, she looked like, damn, put her head down earlier.
The crisis people tell her, what are we waiting for? Ain't you there with the police? They got nasty with her. You heard the man say, what we waiting for? Ain't you there with the deputy? And she like, I know, but hold on. And then the police officer said, man, just go ahead, hang up the phone. You straight, we good, we got you.
And she hangs the phone up.
And then she still shifty-eyed looking around, don't want to give her name.
Right. Still skeptical until he says, you're not in trouble, then Massey. She said that hella fast, Massey.
Mm-hmm. And then he said, well, give me your ID, because that's so much easier. And then she said paperwork again. And the man was like, paperwork? What paperwork? Because after she said it 3 times, he finally said, what
Yo,
paperwork?
Samson, Quandala. Hey, sis, but also when she say Massey, he look over at the other dude, right? Now you gotta remember your name, right? Because he know that, like, look, she playing with us. He looking at the, like, you got, it's a, you know, it's a certain look. It's a look he look at,
Yeah, he gives
because it look like he looking straight at the camera on the other dude thing.
like she
So
playing
you
with.
gotta remember your name. That's what he said to her.
And then I didn't
It's
catch
kind
him.
of sarcastic because, but it's more like I can tell that you either you not telling me your name or you really having a mental illness, or you playing about your mental illness right now.
Something.
Yeah,
They-
you could
Yeah.
seeing that she not going through it, but you could be playing on it while you on it. These people that be mentally disabled but still a play on you.
Yep. And check this
It
out.
happens.
And they already ran her car, right? They already ran the license plate. They got the name on the car. And then when she says Massey, I guarantee you they already knew that car was registered to a Massey. So I didn't even peep when you said you look back at the other office. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I catch it. I'm gonna go back a little bit so we get, and I'm gonna play it.
I didn't catch it. It's a good catch. I didn't even catch it.
Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about.
You see how you look at the camera? Because he knows she playing on him.
And she still won't give her name. She still
And I was a little slow because he starting to look back at her now, but he looked directly at the dude camera, because the dude standing where the camera gonna show what's going on.
And then you see her bite her fingernails. When he asked, "What's her name again?" Then he asked,
she nervous, y'all. She definitely nervous, and she lying too.
and that's when he says, "You're not in trouble." To calm her, to reassure her, then she said Massey. But you can still tell that she's being deceptive.
She want to give it up though. She had enough sense to not give him her name. She didn't want to give him her
Yeah. And then I want to correct myself. He asked for her last name. He asked for her whole name right then. Then he asked for her last name. So you're right, sis. He might be trying to match who the VIN number and who the owner is.
owner. Yeah,
the last name. Because she gives the last name, so she's competent enough to give, but she's slow to give it. That's why he looks at the camera over here and says, "You gotta remember your name." You see what I'm saying?
Especially when he asked for the last name. So if you remember your last name, your first name.
Exactly.
But I want y'all to make sure that his disposition is not changing. They're not trying to trip her up. They're not asking her multiple questions, making her confused. That's simply not what's going on. And I don't want y'all to say that, because it's people out here that really believe these dudes are trying to trick this lady and mess with her. He's not messing with her. He asked the lady her name 3 times, and she just gave it to him 1 time, Massey. Now he asking for ID. She said somebody damn paperwork. She don't want to give up her ID. And then he said, "Hey, it's right there. Her ID right there on the couch beside her." She took it out of her purse. They pointed her. Go ahead, y'all.
My bad. No, go ahead. I just wanted to get the video where it would stop spinning.
Oh no, you go, baby. Play it. Y'all, you can see all of it's all happening in real time.
Yeah, but it's right there. You're right. What you said is totally right.
That's the 3rd paperwork there, y'all. The 3rd time she bring the paperwork up.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name?
Uh,
Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need
He said, "Oh,
just driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your
so I can
ID
attach it.
first, and then
He did say that 5 times.
Yeah.
In a period. He was like, okay, ID.
And then he said, what paperwork? And she said, I got some paperwork. She answered when the one police officer asked her one question, what paperwork? Oh, I got paperwork. She was quick to answer that shit, but she
Yes.
wasn't trying to give him her name.
Cause the
Right.
dude said, Bumpy, just give us the paperwork. So do whatever we can do to get out of here. He tired. He like, man, let's just go. We trying to get out.
No, he just
He's like, just give us the paperwork, please. 'Cause that's-
Like, whatever way you want to work it. You say paperwork, okay, let's look paperwork for ID. Whatever it's gonna be.
and already they can sell, they have facial pictures up in while they run the name, you know what I mean? Her license picture pop up. They could clearly tell who she is the minute that they could have asked for that paperwork.
absolutely, they definitely can tell you right, baby. They definitely can tell about that.
Yes. But then the minute he asked to try to get the paperwork is when the other guy was notioning towards the pot. That's why I was saying why they was looking towards the pot. Did you see the steam over the pot?
Never looked at it, baby. I knew it's back on the stove, but I never did look at it. I'm just freaking out about how she was in that damn dark with that piping hot water just piping back there. And she in the dark. It's all just disturbing.
Right.
Very disturbing, sis.
You don't play it?
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here,
find-
grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
You
is.
just stand that stack right there, maybe.
Now she don't know where it's at.
1 second.
Check on her.
You're looking at the pot. You can zoom in. Oh shit, I can't on this app.
1 second.
Check on her.
You can zoom in, bro. On your end on this stream platform. Can you zoom in on this one?
I need this.
And you're right. Everybody felt this lady, man. But I do want y'all to know right now that this man is asking her for her name repeatedly, and she keeps talking about paperwork. Then finally, the officer that's not asking her any questions said, "What paperwork? Oh, I got paperwork." And she steady digging for it. He said, "No, I need your ID, your last name. I don't know my ID yet." They said right there. They saw her put it on the couch. She said she didn't know where it was. They said it's in that stack right there.
Yeah. Hey sis, what about the this thing say picture in the picture? So if I push that, will I be able to zoom in on one of these things?
I don't know about that, baby. Restreamer. I don't know. Remember, I barely had my computer up when we started this app.
Hold on, let me try it real quick. What? I don't know. Oh, never mind. I don't need to do that. How do I go back?
Maybe it's a split screen for 2 pictures. I'm not sure, but I ain't never seen it.
Let me see what this do. You get what y'all see?
Black.
Oh, yeah, I don't see that little screen, do y'all? Yeah, all right. Let me take that off, because that's stupid. I thought it was going to help, but it didn't, y'all. So
That's probably connected to your TV. My bad. That's probably the share.
yeah, I don't know what that was for. But damn, I'm trying to. It won't let me zoom in though. I'm trying to zoom in, y'all. That's what I'm really trying to do. And I was saying, like my screen, the way my phone, not my phone, but my Chromebook, I could touch my screen and do stuff, but it won't let me like increase the size on my It's at full screen right now. But I can't like use my hands and widen the screen, but I could touch it to play, but it don't let me do like the phone.
Yeah, Restream is different too.
Yeah, this Restream. All right, so you want me to play it now, or what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to go back a little bit, so as soon as she motioned into the pot, we can see what her face look like, because that's what I think we need to pay attention to. Because she's going to be cat-like in her movement, but we got to look at how aware she is when he
She's very aware. Yeah. Run back a little.
and she supposed to be focused on getting whatever she getting.
But she paying attention to everything around her. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this lady is not. She on her P's and her Q's, as P said about Kanika. She be on her P's and her Q's.
He looked towards that way when that officer looked the first time towards that direction. Look at her. Look at her body position right now. She's looking at that direction where the pot is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now look. Now Pete, when he do what he do now. Now watch it, y'all, and go ahead, bro. Go ahead and play it. Let her go. Let her teleport to that kitchen.
All right.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay, let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You
is it in that
have.
stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me do this.
That nigga was right there. She
We
just
don't need a
slipped
file
past
here.
him.
Right.
He was right there.
Y'all see that? Walk past him. Y'all see that teleportation right there? She teleported because I didn't even see her.
I
So
told
I-
y'all you don't see her. So when I was asking them, when I was asking myself the question, why did they even allow her to get over there to that pot? I said, well, shit, I don't even see her go over to the pot. She in the front room. He pop his fingers for the friend. The friend going forward. This heifer walks by him. Matter of fact, I don't even see her walk past him. She just in the kitchen with the pot.
Yeah, cause he walking, cause he's so cautious. The second man, he's so cautious that soon as he see her attempt to go, he turning away from it because he already knows she going for it. He
Right.
trying to. He
And
already know, like, oh, turn
Yeah.
around. So
Yeah.
She-
And then the other police officer that with the body cam, that's with the body cam going, he backing up already. Like, this bitch, she got a pot. Like, she
exactly.
and then other police officers
Like,
like,
where she come
He's
from?
standing up strong. He just standing up strong.
He
Yeah, you-
looked at her like, where did she come from? And she got a weapon now. Let me move back a couple of steps.
he's in a defensive stance right now. He's very defensive right now.
This man heading for the doses.
And the other man turned his back.
Other man got agitated. He was just like, what the fuck? What happened?
That's
him
where we
run
need
to
to
that
start
pot.
from right here. We're gonna start right here.
Hold on. And people trying to say he told her to cut the pot off. No, he didn't. I'm gonna stop y'all from lying.
Yeah, I thought that at first until I realized he was talking to you know what I mean,
But he
his partner.
He didn't even talk. He gestured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And she look at her. She looking at his finger. She's understanding that he's pointing to the pot, and she gonna get up and go to that pot, y'all.
Exactly. So she's very aware and understands sign language and all kinds of things.
Hell yes, no.
She's very coherent.
You're right, sis. I'm gonna play this one, right?
Go ahead.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me do this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Where you going?
Where you
It's
going?
hot. Away from your hot steaming water. But they said something hot first, right?
Yeah, he said it's hot. He looked at his partner saying, "That bitch, is that water hot?" I'm moving. That's why he turned his back. He was moving.
Exactly.
And then she asked him, "Where you going?" She talking to the officer that retreated.
Exactly.
Cause the other officer ain't busting a move. He's still standing there. He never
Exactly.
moved.
Trying to process what just happened because she was just on the couch and now you're in the kitchen.
Yeah, how the hell she got right there that quick?
Look,
She done grabbed
you
the
don't even know how
pot
she
and
got
she
in
had
the
to
kitchen.
freak you.
You know
He
what?
don't know.
That's probably would freak that man out because that would have freaked me the fuck. Excuse my language. That would have freaked me the
Hell yeah. Like what the hell she doing that for, dog? I ain't even moving that fast around police, dog. You know what I mean? When people they got guns, even if it ain't out, I ain't moving that fast. Nah, bro. You going hard. Hold on.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting
Yeah. What's wrong with going away from the hot steaming water, first of all?
Cause she wanted him to come a little bit closer so she could pop him with. I'm just kidding, y'all. I don't know, but he's
No, I'm
living.
just saying. I don't see why. All right. We wouldn't say about demons, but I don't see why you have to rebuke somebody there when they're just. It's more just getting away from it.
They
Like, because
had
I don't know what you would do. We
they
were
had
just
done
on the phone with
anything.
the crazy people.
They had done anything to her for people to say she saw a demon on him. Do y'all see demons on people? Do that shit sound right to y'all? Oh, she must have seen a demon. No, y'all, she's mentally ill. The lady is using a pot as a weapon. She was in the dark, boiling water for whoever wanted to come up in her house was gonna get their ass scalded. She was ready for whoever was gonna come in the house. I'm telling y'all, why are you boiling water in the dark?
Her.
Go ahead, y'all.
You in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
You in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fuck.
Now look how far the other officer is now, bro. He way behind now. He
Yeah,
way.
He
he
inside
only
that.
turned around because she
Hmm.
said something said that rebuke thing, and his partner saying you better not.
And not you
And
see
so he turned around because look at what he got to have visual. What the hell going on?
right
He's
now.
like,
Look
I'm just trying to get away. She's really dangerous, so I was right to get away. He's like,
now the other police officer feels it too. He's got his hand
yeah.
on he got his hand on his holster. Now he's taking a defensive stance, and the other police running too. They both felt the vibe.
And before he pulled, he already told her, "You better not." He
Right?
warned her.
He did.
He warned her. And then he's holding on to his gun while it's holstered still.
And
But you
showing up.
better not. So it shouldn't be any more gestures or moves or anything that act like you finna do anything with that pot.
Period.
From where he said, right here.
Period. Period. Not
Nothing else should be happening besides you say, okay, she should put her hands up and step 3 or 4 feet
away
to her
from the
left.
pot.
She's
Away
doing a
from the
long
pot.
cha-cha slide to her left right now with her
Go
hands
ahead.
in the air. That's what she should do.
But she didn't.
Yes. Not what. Well, why we saying what he should do? This what she should do at this point right here when he just warned her and his hand is on his gun and she's a quick analyst.
Moving like a phantom.
She quick when she just analyzed them fingers and got over there. Let that mind work right now.
And that house coat was floating in the wind.
Yeah, it was.
Go ahead, bro. Now this the part where everybody
He said he did a double take. That was so cheap. He turned away, came and held up.
And guess what? And no, and see, like, now look at the officer that shot her. He's in a defensive mode. He's telling her, "Listen, I see you. I don't know what your plan is, but whatever you think you finna do with that water, you better not."
Yeah, and I warned you. My hand is on this. You better not. Nothing.
And she
Nothing, baby.
She said, "Now I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And everybody talking about, oh, when she said Jesus, it vexed him. No, he's already defensive before she says Jesus.
Yeah, she gonna say that part again, and that's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that, because if you put your hands up and step to do a cha-cha slide to your left, lady,
you'd have been alive.
Yes, if you do that and still say, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," he's not going to shoot you.
No,
but because you got this dealing with this pot still, this pot that he warned you, do not touch it. Get away from it. Let it sit down.
She went into combat when she
exactly
as he should. He doesn't know what she's about to do, and y'all, everybody wanted him to be nice to her because she mentally ill. Is she being nice right now? Let's do this. Let's make this a black police officer and a crazy white lady with a mental problem with a hot pot of water.
And we already see one police run away.
And he laughed like, "Nah, you got me messed up." You ain't
exactly. And he was already the cautious dude. She beat me around her. Of course I'm not staying here. You don't think she can move fast with that pot? I just seen her moving. She beat me to the pot.
We didn't even see her move to the pot, but she took the pot. So we know she's
who? I'm getting away from her too. What you mean? I'm moving away. I'm moving away.
Absolutely. I just keep it rolling, y'all, and y'all listen to her and stop feeling sorry for the situation because right now nothing has happened. Nothing's happened yet. Watch what she does. I'm just wanting y'all to see what she does. We know what he's going to do. He's going to kill her, and it's messed up. But watch her, and then I'm gonna show y'all why he advanced. I'm gonna tell you why he went forward when she went down. He can no longer see her whole person. He's tall. Yes, he's tall. He's looking at her, but he sees the pot as the threat. But when she drops down, he don't see her no more. So he moves forward. And damn near was in the line of the gun that his partner had. Could a partner pull his pistol too? It's what y'all don't know. He pulls his pistol too. And the police officer that shot her stepped right into the line of fire. But the other police officer wasn't going to shoot her. He wasn't going to shoot her. It was never a threat on the other police officer. Like the other officer wasn't going to shoot her. He didn't feel like.
Sis, once the other guy fled and got away, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the front, he is now the only person in Target that can be hit with this pot. He has to protect himself
as well, right?
His partners already went back,
right,
and got out of danger. So he's like, "Hey, lady, don't you do it? It's only me you could be throwing this at. Ain't nobody here. I didn't check outside for 2 to 3 minutes. I didn't look back, front, wherever. I waited for you at the door. Yeah, it was lights off. You said you were putting on clothes, but it's a hot pot of water boiling on the stove when the lights was off. How?
And you acting mental health, and you got this weapon in your hand,
and you just took a call, hung up on some people, and then they calling you back. And I'm like, all right, babe, we got the situation. Come on, let's just get out of here. We're just trying to get out of here.
The body cams was on, but they're only showing us one of the officers instead of both officers.
Okay, so check this out. At this point right here, the officer that killed her, his body cam is not on. He's gonna cut his body cam on when he moves to the right. He's gonna snap it on, and we're gonna show you when his camera goes on. And when it goes on, his audio is not automatically on. So no, that officer that shot her, his body camera wasn't on outside. It was one officer's with a body cam on. His camera wasn't on. That's why you see him on the porch talking to her, and you can see them both. You shouldn't see them both. If his body camera is what's recording, you won't see anyone but her. But you can see him and her, which means his partner's body cam was catching him on the porch. So his body cam wasn't on the porch. But when he sees this shit getting where it's finna go to, he finna snap that body cam on. He gonna snap it on quick because I'm gonna show y'all when he cuts his body camera on, because he's gonna cut it on and everything is gonna be recorded. So let me say this too. The entire time the officers were together, they only separated one time. When he walked away to look at the car and get the license plate, he was talking to Sonya on the porch, and we couldn't hear what they were saying because his camera wasn't on. But dude walked straight back up to them and walked in the house to protect his partner.
Exactly, to make sure,
that she was straight. He didn't know his body camera wasn't on.
My question is the officer that was recording, did he not know that his partner turned off his camera?
No,
I'm thinking he don't know. But
no, he don't know.
That's why he's coming in there to make sure everything's all right.
That's to protect him. It's not about the body camera. He's backup. They're together.
That's what I'm saying.
The camera is just for references for them to, just to show what went on for everybody's protection. No, his partner's there to protect him. So when he went in the house with this lady, he hurried up and got in the house because that's his partner and they together, and he's gonna watch. He gonna watch over his boy. The cameras ain't there for that. The camera's just to watch whatever's going on. So now we have it. So now we know it's the other dude's camera because you see the other officer. So you know it's only one camera's perspective right now. And she's in the kitchen. And he got a better look at her than he do. He's far back. He's tall. He's closer to her. And he's ready for her ass if she busts a move. He got his hand on his holster already. And he's giving her commands right now. But ain't nobody think. But go ahead, bro. Just play it.
I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay.
Now, he's unholstered the weapon. It's pointed at her. Now she's cowering. Now she's wincing up. She like, shit, he actually pulled this pistol on me. Now she's getting ready to go down. Now, right now, I want y'all to know his camera is now on. Right now, the dude with the pistol's camera is on. And I'm going to show you, we're going to show you when it came on. You're going to see where he is right now and what she's doing, her shoulders up. I'm going to show you that from his vantage point once we're done with this one. But go ahead, bro.
sorry.
Drop the fucking.
I think he didn't want to tase her with the water because she has water in her hand. One, and she could possibly die if she dropped the water on herself and
I
cause
thought
more.
about that. I thought about that too, baby, and I didn't know. I know that could be it, but I couldn't say that that's what he was rationalizing by. I don't think he was thinking at all. I think he was being defensive, being a police officer, paying attention, thinking it's a threat. I don't think he processed it as, oh, I'm gonna tase her. He knows this officer know this lady on some shit anyway, because she ain't being honest. She's not being honest, whether she's sick or not. She's not being honest, and she's being funny near that hot water, and they're both feeling that threat. They both feel it.
Yeah.
And also the words that's coming out of her mouth as she's moving to the water, moving from the stove to the countertop. First
And
off,
she said hot steaming water.
Hot steaming water.
Yeah.
Where you going? Where you going? I beg you in the name of Jesus. She's being funny. They don't like that shit. Ain't none of this funny to them. They trying to make it home. And she on one right now. Because I don't think she knew how serious this was until he pulled that pistol on her ass. That's what she said. Okay, I'm sorry. She puts her hands up and then she drops down.
but then it seemed like she turned into somebody else when she dropped down. She popped back up hella fast, and then like right now.
And that's when she grabbed that pot. But see, now we ain't gonna see all that because this is from the other officer's perspective. Remember, he backed up. Now what you finna see is the officer that shot her getting ready to cross in front of him to go because she goes down. He goes forward to get a vantage point of her. But when she comes back up with her hands up, she yanked that damn pot like she's Spider-Man. And she flings that shit at that man just that fast.
And look, and the fact, think about it. She sit that pot out, and she go down, and she go down like a squat, right, sis?
Yeah, she squat down.
When you come back up, you gotta grab each handle. Her hands on the handle. Think about how advanced you gotta be to grab both of those handles without burning yourself. What?
And I don't think she grabbed both, bro. I think she grabbed I think she took it and she just slang it. I think she grabbed it with one hand with the mitt on and she just threw it forward. Like I don't see both hands on the pot.
Hell no.
She grabbed it quick, like she thought about grabbing that pot, y'all. Think about what had to happen. She was bending down with her hands up. When she came up in one scoop, she reached back. She never turned her head, reached back for that pot, and threw that motherfucker at him like she was throwing a dart,
she
y'all.
should have never grabbed that pot because once he draw down and you duck, you don't come up with another defensive move at all. Because he draw down on you, it didn't shoot already. That means he already had you. He could have drawed out and boom, you could have been dead already.
Right. If he would have shot her before she threw the pot, if he'd have shot her before she threw that pot, she never would have had a chance to throw the pot. He'd have shot her first. You know she threw the pot before she got shot because you're going to see the evidence of the pot being thrown. You're going to see where the pot lands. She's tossing the pot as he's shooting her. This man did not have time to think. Thank you, Stephanie. No, he didn't have time to think about that. And I'm so glad that you're reading this because the entire time you've been defending her as you should. But now you're getting to see what went wrong. What did she do to make him do what he did? Because she definitely done something to trigger him to shoot her. It doesn't make it right. It's just, I'm just showing you what she did. This is not to sell you a story about them being right or me being on their side because I'm not on their side. And whoever feels that way, you don't like it. I don't know. This red page, it don't matter to me what nobody does at this point because I'm just trying to show you the truth. And if you're that stubborn to not want to see what happened, then you need to probably check yourself for that. Because it doesn't change that he's fucked up for shooting that lady. He's still wrong. But do you see what she's doing, though? That's all I'm trying to get you to see.
She's antagonizing the situation.
And she's doing something very threatening. He's deeming her as a threat. And then they're like, oh, but he advanced on her. He wanted to get a better shot. He wants to get a better shot of her. Shot, S-H-O-T, not body shot, snapshot. He wants to see her. He will need to know that you ain't threatening my life, ma'am. You bending down and shit. But then when you come up, you grab that pot faster than I can see anything. The man don't even know she ain't got the pot. He telling her to drop the pot when she don't even have it in her fucking hand. She went down so fast, he didn't even know she didn't have the pot. He's watching her. And then when she comes up,
so pops up, that's when he shot her.
Yes, the second time. When she come up, because she's
up. After the pot was thrown, but he didn't see the pot. He just probably water. He probably seen the water ricochet off.
He thought she went down with the pot because he says to her, drop the pot. And it's not even in her hand. It's behind her. But she ducked so quick, he like dropped the pot. And then she popped back up. And then next thing you know, she ain't turning her back. Y'all ain't gonna see her. She gonna barely look over her shoulder to get that pot. She gonna get that motherfucker. And then one swoop, she chunks it at him. And he pop, and she down.
So then she got shot twice.
Yeah, I think
In
so.
her face and in her neck. In her
I
cheek
think that
and in her neck.
I think if the bullet didn't come out of her neck, it would have been 2 shots because it went one way in her face, and I saw an exit wound at her neck. So I don't know if 2 shots hit her. I can get the autopsy really fast and tell you, but I know that it was a bullet hole in her face and an exit wound in her neck. So it could have been 2 shots, or it could have been one bullet that entered her face and out her neck. I gotta look at the autopsy. I didn't look at the autopsy. But when he come back, y'all, when he come back, when he plays it, I'll go ahead and pull the autopsy up and say. Matter of fact, I can do it right now because he gone away. Let me go ahead and pull it up real fast and tell y'all what they said. Let me tell you guys how many times he shot her. Hold on.
That's what I was asking an hour ago. I was like, oh, did she get shot twice or just once? I didn't pay attention to the gunfire.
Oh hell, I remember we didn't catch his gunfire. Because his sound was off. His camera was on, but his sound was off. But once he shot her, he put his sound on. But you do hear the gunshots on the other man's I want to say I might have heard 3 shots. I want to say I heard 3 shots, but I think only 2 hit her. But let me verify everything in the paperwork, y'all. And anybody want the case file? I'll gladly send it to your email. No problem. I would love to share this information with y'all to go through it yourself. So y'all don't think
because I seen like I don't know when the guy turned on his camera. I think he turned on the camera when he realized she was in the kitchen.
When he crossed in front of her. When he crosses over, like right now, from where we are right now, his camera's not on yet. But as soon as he moves in front of the officer a little bit, he flipped that camera on real fast.
Hello?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me, sis?
I can hear you, baby. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's like the audio, everything went black, and then now my face is black. That's so I was like, can anybody hear me? I didn't touch my phone or nothing.
Yeah, Stephanie was like, I'm not being disrespectful, but I just disagree and feel he could have done something else. I don't know what else you wanted him to do, but I wish he would have done something else. I wish that he would have done something else. But we know
what he would have had the demeanor like the other officer. The other officer could tell something wasn't right with her. But at the same time, I mean, he was on defense. He was on, he didn't know what to expect. First, you see how fast she teleported from the kitchen, from the couch to the kitchen. Then turn around. He didn't even realize she threw the pot until he seen probably the steam, the water, and that. And you basically are putting yourself in harm's way and causing the start of combat. You initiated him to defend himself. He don't know what else you got under there on top of that too. But he probably didn't even see her throw the pot. But it's the fact that you threw the pot towards officers and he told her to put the pot down. Mm-hmm. He's giving orders while her actions are so fast before he could even, tell her no, stop. Like,
yeah, it was one shot, y'all. It looked like she only got hit one time. Yeah, it's like it only one shot hit her. He had a high power, like a Glock or something, because whatever it did, it damaged her face so bad.
That it came out her neck.
Yeah. It traveled.
Or did she get shot in her neck and then it traveled to her?
No, the entry was her face, the exit was her neck.
Making sure.
Mm-hmm. It said on the lower eyelid of the left eye is a 1/4 inch in diameter round gut shot wound of interest with a circumference of 1.16 inch, moist red marginal abrasion. The wound is centered 4 3/4 inches below the top of the head and 1/4 inch left to the midline. There is no soot or gunpowder stippling on the skin. Soot and then they're gonna talk about, and they said that the exit was on her upper neck, so it went through her face, ripped straight through, and came out her neck on the other side. Absolutely disgusting, terrible, horrible. But when bro, but when bro, the baby talking about high. As soon as bro come back, he can show the video of her with that pot, and then we could go ahead and look at the last one, and then we could I guess we could just sum it up. I see that we're not, everybody ain't finna agree with this. They just not. But you can't disagree with the fact she threw that pot at him. So you can't disagree with that. You not agree with what he did, but you can't deny the fact she threw that pot at his ass because she did.
I feel like both parties have played a part into the demise of this lady.
I think the police is more wrong than anybody because they should have never let that lady get up off that damn couch.
But they ain't see her either. We ain't see her.
I know we didn't see her, but shit, I don't know what to say.
Okay, but I kind of did want to talk about the favorite being Travis. I'm not trying to like disregard Miss Sonya, but we had 2 hours and 30 minutes with this lady.
Yeah, so as soon as Brock come back and finish the video, he can show it. We ain't gotta revisit this no more. It's volatile.
Yeah, because we basically breaking it down right now. We done had 2 to 3 lives with Sonya Massey. Thank you, ma'am. But it was an open and close. We were just, what was your main point of asking the questions you asked yesterday?
Because everyone was asking me about the case and asking me to cover it. I had like a couple requests to cover it. And
Okay.
I said, everybody was like, so it pretty much just became a point where I was just trying to prove to everybody that she.
The monkey business, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to monkey business. Just trying to let you see that right in plain sight. He did that in plain sight, but no one saw it because they were too focused on what he was doing to her. You kind of know the result. Just like with the monkey business little illustration. If you know the monkey there, you see the monkey. But then what you don't know is more stuff to that than that. It was the person leaving it, the curtain. So all I was trying to tell everybody was everything that you see, you can't take it at face value. I know this man killed this lady, but no one saw her throw that pot, and it blows my mind that they didn't see the pot. I saw the pot. I'm gonna tell you what I didn't see. I didn't see the pot in the chair. Now I didn't know nothing about the pot hitting the chair. I saw the steam and the water, but I didn't know the pot was resting in the chair. And I'm like, what the hell? The pot is in the chair. What the hell? It blew me, y'all.
It blew me too, because I was just like, where'd the pot go? Just as fast as how did she get off that couch? Because yesterday I was saying that it felt like the footage, the camera footage was being skipped because you can't see how fast she moved that the camera couldn't even pick up her movements. And I could only imagine with the eyes, with them like being in that man, being in the officer's skin, what all he's seen and what he didn't see. Because if the camera footage didn't catch her movements, I could only imagine, like I said, what his eyes was viewing.
Yeah, man. I just want to know if this shoe was on the other foot. I want y'all to be really honest. And if this was a white lady that had a mental problem, and there was 2 black officers that came out there to respond to what she did, and this white lady threw this boiling hot water at this black police officer, will you guys feel the same way, saying that he didn't have to shoot her, that he could have done something differently? Because I, for one, would be telling y'all the white lady threw the pot at the black man. I wouldn't care what color it was. I don't care how you reverse this. She still threw the pot. You cannot take that out of the equation.
She started the combat. She went into combat mode when she dropped down to the counter.
And you can't bring a boiling hot pot of water to a gunfight.
Right, especially when you first popped up, you said, "I'm sorry, duck." Then you go back and
grab that pot like grab that. Y'all, I never seen nobody move so fast. But then when you think about it, it's like, with mental illness, they tell you that they can be real strong when they having an episode. They're strong. You can't restrain them. They move really fast. Like they do a lot of superhuman shit when they having an episode.
Especially shit, we gonna add teleportation to it because girl, she
I did
teleported like
not.
3 times.
I didn't see that girl, y'all. I that lady move off that couch. I didn't even know she was in the kitchen. I was looking for her, y'all. He was looking for her. He turned around and she wasn't there. He turned back again and she in the kitchen. He was
I
looking
feel
for
like his partner was upset just based on the partner got to see a little bit more than what the actual officer that shot her seen. So he actually, and he probably has more years in the force. The guy that shot her looks fairly young, and the guy that was his partner looks older. So he
her.
probably dealt with a lot of mental patients, possibly.
Right, or thought that what happened was unnecessary. The other officer was probably like, "But damn, you didn't have to shoot her in her head like that. Like, couldn't we done something differently?"
We could have
Like,
shot on her collarbone or something, or like not where a vital organ or a vital place of her body would have been, possibly.
right, and I feel you on that. And I don't think any good officer, any good person, wants to witness something senseless. This is a senseless death. This did not have to happen. It didn't have to happen. So he's probably upset at the fact that died that didn't have to die. Number one, damn, you could do nothing better than what we just did. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, the other officer held her wound for 20 minutes, applying pressure to her fucking head. The ambulance came, and the dude that shot him to my man, it's a headshot. Ain't worth it. She done. But he sat there and held pressure, sat with his body until they came. And then when they told him everything was going, he could let go. He went outside. He was shaking like a leaf on a tree. And Stunner Chick, yeah, she glided right past him. We didn't even see her move.
She glided so fast. She did, nigga. She moonwalked. Excuse my French, but she moonwalked.
Oh my gosh, she moved so fast, y'all. It was just weird. And I'm just mad at them for allowing her to get up. But right here, I can honestly say that I don't think they really had to
But
see
if they
her get
didn't
up.
even know her moves are so unpredictable, they probably didn't even notice she was gonna get off the couch because she looked like she was so interested in finding her identification that the minute that the officer stepped foot in her kitchen, she was meeting him in the kitchen. She was meeting him there.
Y'all listen. This shit is just bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. All of it's just bad. It don't matter if she threw that pot of water at him or not. This stuff is still wrong. It feels wrong. It's just bad. But I just wish the lady never would have went in that kitchen, talking about rebuking nobody in the name of Jesus and asking them where they going. That made you look like you had good sense, ma'am. It made you look like you was trying to do something to them, ma'am, whether you were or not in your right mind or not. It
She
doesn't
was in
make
the
you less dangerous or more dangerous because you're not in the right frame of mind. Matter of fact, it makes you more unpredictable.
most definitely do.
I don't know what bro doing. I'm finna call his ass back.
Right? I'm like, he done walked away, disappeared. I remember he said they was gonna make some burgers on the grill, I believe. And then
I
he
don't know.
probably
I wish my to the mall today and get a haircut, so I know I gotta be ready to go in a minute.
I know. I thought this was gonna be an hour talk, and then the other hour was gonna be about KJ. But
But
I'm glad that we had a video breakdown like
when we
this,
get,
so people can understand, or at least try to view both sides instead of seeing the media propaganda that they posting along the media.
right, and we're gonna get right back on Connect, babe. You know we're gonna get back on them. We can't stay off of them for too long. We can't. We ain't able to.
No, no. But how do you feel about my theory, though?
About favor being attracted.
Yeah, because he is the biggest favor, and like he basically helped him pull it with the police immunity.
Girl, and you know what? And I got that video. I got a real clear video of the hotel worker that was trying to tell the content creator about the police officer named Travis that was a security guard too. That video I showed y'all. I found the original one and it's so clear. You can read everything she said. It's so incriminating, y'all. So as you say that, I thought about that. I thought about I never thought Teresa was fake either. Somebody said that in the chat time. It could have possibly fit almost just a little, but with that Travis being faker, It's a possibility. I just really can't say. If it was, they was a shot caller, and they checked up on what's going on.
Right. I don't believe it was either Braver was either Little Meek because they are known in the hood, and Bree probably wasn't informed too much about Travis, and or she met Travis a couple times, and if they all turn in tricks, and he is not the, other than his money, I don't see who would be attracted to Travis. You know what I mean? Like she
He's
could
so
probably
lame.
date him possibly.
He looks so lame.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She probably dated him once or twice, or Little Meek. That's all. That's what my two was either on one or the other. But I really feel like it was Travis because, for one, Bree got put on the MTV. Nobody else like that. For two, the Police of Manatee, and then for three, being that he is police and he's involved with the police. Also, money. Excuse me, I forgot that portion too. But because he's involved with the police and the security is possibly for all three of the hotel, are just within that region anyways. Why wouldn't he have that pull to be able to know what's going on or see what's going on?
Right. I don't know. I
That's
think it's possible. I think it's possible. All of. Let me try to call bro to see what he got going.
right.
Oh, he's sitting here. We using his platform for the pictorial, and his ass ain't running the pictures no damn more.
Right.
What he doing? He probably doing something important though. I don't know what he doing. It was just the person that just made a comment on the video we did. I think last night of Sonya Massey. They said they wanted to get on there. Said they were Hebrew Israelites and they want to talk about the case. And I just told them to come on over here to the side and come on over, but I can't see if they came in or not. He ain't picking up. Oh, there you go.
Here he go. Yo, what's down?
You funny girl.
I was busy, y'all. What's up? My bad.
What's down? What's
What's
down?
What's
What's
Oh,
What's good? What I
we-
miss, y'all?
I want you to go ahead and just go ahead and play the video and then get to the police officers that shot her video and go ahead and show them the pot and we can go ahead and wrap this on up.
Hey, I heard, yeah, because she was showing up Glenn right by us behind.
Yeah.
Heard.
It might, just let this run on out and then then go to 28 minutes and then
Okay.
and then we'll be done with her. Not with her.
Oh, wait for your hot
I know, understand.
steaming water.
Oh, wait, water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your fucking face. Drop the fucking pot!
What made her
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the
He
fucking
did
pot!
2-3 times. He did.
Bring emails now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
Now see that pot in the chair right. Look, you see where the
I was
traffic
on. I was on.
bag? The pot right there. You can't see it.
I'm gonna go get my kid.
Now your headshot, bitch. You're actually done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
It did say you can go get it, but it's a headshot.
Yep.
So he made sure let him know, I ain't trying to stop you from going to get it. But I'm
you know,
it was a headshot. I shot it, bro. I'm telling you.
Right. He's trying to tell her she ain't gonna make it. You wasting your time as a headshot. Now go to 28 minutes.
All right.
Please. I gotta get my butt up and get to this mall.
What's up, buddy?
Good?
Yeah, good.
All right, come here.
What's this? Here, turn that off.
No volume on this one, y'all. He gonna turn it on in a minute. So she goes down. She comes up. She grab that pot. She throw it that fast, y'all. That pot already thrown. She moves so damn fast, y'all.
He shot as she threw the pot sound like to look like, cause, and then that's when he turned on. He did two things. He shot her, turned on his volume.
So he let off those rounds and did cut the volume on. But the camera was definitely recording because we see it. We see his arm. We see the weapon that's discharged. He is the shooter. His body camera is definitely on. His sound is not on his body camera, which is weird. And he had to be aware.
This is the one. This is the one I seen.
And
So
you still didn't
I
see
seen the beginning part, but then
Mhm.
they didn't show the angle that we watched prior.
Yeah, they messed up for that. But you want to slide it back, bro, a little bit so you can kind of slow it down. And then now that we've seen it in its entirety, now you can go back to the little video that I made, and then it'll make a whole lot more sense because now they'll be able to see it. But just go ahead and let it roll so you can see the pot and the chair and all of that.
Turn that off.
It happened so damn fast, y'all. Oh my god. Just go ahead and let it play, and then you're gonna see everything in the kitchen, the pot.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit. No, headshot, dude. She's done.
And
You
then
can
he
go get it,
laughed.
but that's a
Why
headshot.
he laugh like that?
God damn it. God, fuck. Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it. God damn it. You good? I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Let her fucking just... There's nothing we can do, man. Fuck!
Let her fucking just die like you dirty bastard.
You good? Alright.
Now
Fuck.
pay attention, y'all. He's gonna go in the kitchen.
Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us.
Now the partner,
They got
the partner
52 in
going in.
Yeah, 1078. They're 18, she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head. I'll go get my med kit. I mean, there's not much we can do.
And that's the shooter. The shooter going outside. Now the other partner is the one administering her help.
I wonder what made him leave the scene like to go outside.
He said gonna get his medical kit, he said.
But wasn't he the one that said she's already dead?
No,
318, do we got any call history with her being 1096?
he said she's bleeding. She's breathing, but she's bleeding really bad. So she's still alive at that point. I don't know how.
I mean, shoot. I mean, you might be going through the pains of dying.
Oh, we
Not
explain
everybody
why.
on the show.
Negative. She's in the kitchen.
Ain't nobody running or hustling or that. They walk.
Just Sergeant, who, no. Let's just chill out here. Just Sarge for right now.
Are you guys secure?
Yeah, we're secure.
Is that covered?
No, it's just her in the house. She's 1096.
Look how they all standing around like that.
He told them to stay out of it. They told he just
Is there
told them
anything
to
you
go
can
in
do
there.
before?
They
Alright. I'm not even
296.
wasting
So
that
whatever
stuff then.
296 is.
Okay, 1096.
You want to run down real quick?
296, yes.
Alright. House is clear. She was the only one. No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water. Yeah.
1096.
She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came at me with boiling water. That's what all this
Say
is.
it again.
1096 is a code for a mental.
Yeah.
So he
So
let
I'm
them.
staying right here.
Alright.
And that's where he's landed.
What do you all need from us?
Just
Checking out
nothing
the
right now.
water.
Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
I need pranks and shit around the forest that house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it.
Look how they all stand like
Me.
I didn't know what happened.
it was 1096. Look how they looking at I said, look how they looking at him. Like at the minute he said she was 1096, look at how them officers' demeanor changed. You see how talking about how they looking at him like, what the hell?
They feel like she done something to provoke the shooting. That's what they're saying that they're thinking. And when they were trying to go in, he was like, "No, the senior security is just her in there. She's 1096. She's mentally ill, and I shot her." Is what he told her. And y'all stay out here. We only need the sergeant inside. He stopped everybody from going in, so they all stood down. They all standing around looking crazy right now.
No, but the way that they looking at the way the video media footage of what they showing people on social media is that the officers are all looking at him like, what the hell? Like, what did you do? Like that's what they showing us.
Well, this is the real footage. So I don't know what they showing, but this is the real stuff we're looking at right here.
Let's see what else it shows.
Now, mind you, there's 2 body cameras. There's one guy that's in there, his partner. He's in there holding her head, putting pressure on her head because the ambulance hadn't got there yet. The camera we're looking at right now is the shooter's camera. So I don't know how they looked at the other police officer when they came out, but right now they all looking crazy to me. But it's gonna be 2 cameras that would have caught them standing outside. But go ahead, bro. You can go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Oh, that was so cold, y'all. He's gonna get in trouble for that one, y'all.
Who's got tape?
I think I got a roll.
I got something coming up.
You got enough? If not, I got a roll.
They're not.
Running across the front here. Where do you want it?
I just around the house. You guys can go inside.
Okay. Grab the bottom.
That's good. Yeah.
Break it off at the front of it.
Find the blue blood pressure cup.
Alright, let's cut to the garbage cans.
Yep. Send it out.
Dawson?
Yeah,
Where's he at?
inside with me. He's good. Yeah.
That's my fault, man. I didn't know it was.
No, dude, it was good. It fucking happened so goddamn quick that we didn't have time to fucking call shit out that it was me and.
Yeah, that's what
Did
I was
shit.
trying to figure out. Make sure we need to look for something.
No, we're good. I think she set it up on purpose. So, here's what it is.
He said don't go in.
I didn't have fucking choice.
Try not to move that bag. We'll take her out on a backboard so we don't have to move that.
Yeah, he's good, dude. I made sure he was good. Yeah, he was here for the whole thing.
No, did he get hit?
No. We barely got missed.
Later.
Hey guys, grab backboard. We're flying on this one.
I'm gonna chill in my car. I'm gonna chill in my car for a minute. Hey. I got it. Chill in my car. Chill in my car. Camera off. Turn it off. Camera's off.
Oh, so there's nothing in there?
Hey,
My bad, in there.
I know. Where's Says go?
Oh, did it? When did it knock her off?
We
I don't know.
both
I
got
got
knocked
to
off.
get the chat for her. I know that's what I got to do for her. See,
Yeah, we both got knocked off.
hey. Yep.
We had a nice 3-hour live breaking this.
Yeah, that
this
was 3 hours right there. A whole 3 too.
Mm-hmm.
For real. That's real serious. That's real serious. Trying to see if system come back or what we do. Do we need to get off and come back with another?
No, I feel like we need to sum this one up. And I'm so serious. We are tying in the monkey business, but I don't like the fact that we kind of left. I mean, we kind of summed up the Kanika, but we still kind of have loose ends. And then we
Yeah,
definitely
that's
still need that.
what I'm saying. We still need to do a live on Kanika tonight. That's what I'm saying. But
Right. But
but
sis was supposed to be the one to conclude everything. Cause
what
she the
on what
one.
the Kanika?
No, I'm talking about as
On
far
this
as
one?
Miss Sonya Massey. The
Yeah,
sis.
we waiting on her now. So I'm gonna see where she at. Her lights might have went out though. You know what I mean? Mine had went out earlier when what was on? Was that yesterday? What was? I think it was yesterday we was on live. Mine went out, and then it came back.
Oh, thank God I live in the West, cause our weather don't get that bad.
Oh, she backstage right now. There she go.
See, I like that picture when sis be having that picture on there, but she liked the black and white one better.
And I pulled up, and then she just was gone. Up, and then now she ain't that no more.
No, seriously.
There she
You're
go. She
right,
back
the
now.
stitches. You're right. You see what Kelly posted, sis?
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Kelly, I definitely agree with that. I think there needs to be some congressional stuff going on with this, like some law changes, possibly more
Yes.
sensitivity training as it relates to different nature calls of different nature, mentally ill, mainly making sure that there is like a professional person that's equipped with like counselors, or somebody that's able to talk to people on the level of which they need to have the help, because the police officers really not there to talk you off the ledge. Like, they literally not. And I mean that literally and figuratively.
Their job is serve and protect.
Right. They don't have a whole bunch of stuff like training with mental illness. That's not their field of expertise. They got people that are experts. Like I was talking today, I was talking to I don't know who I was talking to this morning. It might have been bro, it might have been it could have been no, it might have been Nosy Bug. But I know I talked to Kelly Stitches too, but not today I didn't. But the whole point is this: in Nosy Bug's state, they've got a thing they do where if it's a mental health call, they'll try to send a counselor out with the police department, like the police. Like, they don't have a lot of them, but they have people that work within the police department that come out on these calls. And if they're not available to come, then they don't come. But they try to make it a habit of sending someone out that's able to more equipped with this kind of stuff, because this doesn't need to. This is ridiculous. It doesn't need to happen. And what is so insulting and horrible is he called about crazy bitch, and then he chuckled when he was like, "Oh yeah, you can go get it," but yeah, it's a headshot. And he laughed. Now, I do want to tell y'all this. It's a known fact that some people that when they're nervous, they laugh,
Like,
they chuckle.
I do. I know I do too. I do that.
Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily mean he was trying to be funny when he laughed. The man got, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I saw the man's I saw his record. I got his whole personnel file. Let's say he ain't the most upstanding citizen, but that's the issue. It's not his fault. It's their fault for allowing him to continue being a police officer.
Exactly.
They should have reprimanded him and got him up out of there.
Because if you can't be a correctional officer with DV, but you allow an officer that continue to hurt people continue to be in office.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, this is senseless. Like, to say it in the end, to let everyone know, I didn't think anything was right about this man killing this woman. I don't think anything that happened was right. But I think that they messed up when they let her get behind enemy lines. Like, she should have never been able to leave that couch. But in all fairness, I don't even know how she got off that couch and got in that kitchen. I still don't know. I'm being honest.
She was her own mind did that. It
She was
wasn't
stealth, y'all. She was stealth, and she was quick, and she was paying attention. She was watching gestures and hand movements. She was moving faster than them. She was outthinking them, actually. She lied to him, which that is a crime. You cannot lie to police officers. You can get in trouble for that. That's considered a fake report, because police come out to file reports, and they're taking your information as if you're reporting it. So they're going to put it in the report. And if you lie in the police report, you can get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she was aware of that piece of it, but she seemed to be. She was evaded answering her name. They asked her so many times. She had to come out some fucking paperwork. They didn't ask for no paperwork. You want your ID or your name, ma'am? Because what he was trying to do, he was trying to determine, was that her car? Because she said somebody dropped it off in her driveway like that, and she didn't know who that car belonged to. Then he said, so when you got your car, did it have a dent on it? She said, yeah. He said when you got your car, did it have any problems with it? And then she said, it was dent on it. He said, but what about the window? He said, that happened today. She just told him that wasn't her car, and that she don't know what happened to the car. And then he turned around and asked her, so how was your car when you got it? She said, oh, it was a dent on it. Did y'all peep that when he said that to her? I said, damn, she just admitted it was her car. But the point of that all was because someone asked a question about Sonya. That's why we got back up here and brought that back up again. We was over there when bro was on his the first mod. When he was handing out wrenches and giving people them wrenches and stuff. Somebody asked a question about it in the comment section, and they also brought Kanika up as well. So we decided to go get on my page for a little while. Then we hop back over here. So we just trying to give y'all what y'all want and answer how y'all want to answer it. I'm sorry, I can't answer nothing how nobody want me to answer it. I don't see stuff other people see it. I try to be as unbiased, and I try not to be having no partiality as anything is related to anything. I try not to be partial, but I'm just telling y'all, this is what I saw, and now that y'all see the pot, I'm not expecting y'all to feel any different about the fact that she threw that pot at him, but she chunked that damn pot with that scalding hot water at that man. Now, bro, to close it out, if you will, and we can just get on off of this subject, because I'm gonna have to run in just a second, or I'm gonna make sure they gotta take my baby to the mall. I'm trying to get somebody to take him to the mall because I don't want to go. But if you'll go back to the page, the T Slay page, and just play that little video one last time for everybody to see it one last time, and then we could just close this out. And if anyone else has anything to say about it, like in the future, y'all find something out, there's updates, there's developments, like I would like to, I would want to know, but I don't have any desire to research this any further. I see what I need to see. She threw the pot, and it's gonna come up in court. But this case is so sensitive, they're gonna have to be very careful with how they do this man, because if they don't do something to this man, people are going to cut up behind this, because they've already made up their mind that man is guilty and had no business doing what he did, and that she did no wrong. They already made up their mind that she's innocent and he's guilty, and it's not true. But she's deceased and he's alive, so he has to answer to what he did, and that's just the bottom line. But yeah, one last run with that video, and then we could close this on out. Cause this thing right here got hot. I don't think people was this upset about Kanika.
Nah, it's fresh.
I see. Oh Lord, they mad.
It's fresh.
Somebody said, "Oh, you on their side?" I said, "Oh Lord, y'all said I'm on their side. I'm not on their side. Oh, you on the police? I'm a police bitch. I ain't for the people no more." Nah, man, that's not it, man. But you can feel how you could want to feel, and you're entitled to your feelings. Like if you feel like that's what's going on, you can feel it. Can't nobody tell you how to feel. Come in. See up yet? Go see. Is Taji up? Oh. You sleeping, ain't you? Okay, I'm on the phone. I'm on a thing, so go see if your brother awake.
What's wrong?
Tion.
I was on.
So sad, y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So that's it, y'all. So yeah. I'm not saying that we can't never ever talk about it again, but I can clearly see that we're gonna have opposing sides.
Podcasting.
Okay, I'll be right. I'm all over the internet.
Okay, definitely. What's your name?
I got shit for everybody.
Dooley Doom? Dooney Doom?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look you up.
Yeah, DOONIE.
Okay.
DOONIE.
Gotcha. Dooney Doom.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody had anything else to say about it, I think that we all know where we stand. It's a sensitive subject. It's fresh. Um, I don't want anyone to think that I'm being insensitive to what happened to this lady, because that's definitely not what's going on. I'm not feeling insensitive. I didn't cry about her death. I didn't cry. It's hurtful. I take that back. I did cry. I did. I cried like a baby when they were talking about her. When her kids were talking about her, son was talking about her. I did cry. I did. I definitely did. I cried when Uncle talked about her. I cried when the mama talked. I did cry. I take that back. I cried, but I didn't cry about the footage. The footage wasn't a cry footage. It wasn't a cry footage for me. It was confusing. It was moving too fast, and I just don't know how stuff went so wrong in such a little amount of time. I just don't know how that happens. You call for help, and you end up dead. That's the start and the finish, but you got to get the details in between, and we can't overlook anything that took place. If we said we're trying to figure out what's going on and trying to get to the truth, we have to tell the truth ourselves and maybe agree to disagree. I still think he's wrong for shooting her in her head. That's my personal feeling about it. I think that he's wrong for doing that, and in some capacity, he definitely should be paying for it, because they were the professionals. She was in need of help. No matter what the help was she needed it. And she ended up dead because she called for help. That's a problem. For real, that's a problem. But it still does not change her actions. And that's that on that. So now I think that Nene wanted to talk about Trevante or the foot. What were y'all talking about? Talking about Trevante, the footage, something.
Yeah, after you get back from what you're doing, since we'll do another live.
Okay, that's cool, because that way we could. I won't have to cut this short just on the strength of having to leave. So you're right.
Yeah. This all good because it's gonna pour down. I gotta get in the house now. It's pouring down.
Okay, cool. All right, so I may be able to avoid the trip to the mall. I'm gonna try to get one of my older kids to take my baby to the mall. That way I could not have to go, because I do not want to go. But my baby will spend all that money in one spot and come back with one pair of shoes and one outfit, and he'll spend $500. That boy crazy. So I need to go and I gotta regulate.
Okay, her. Well, yeah. See what you gotta do.
All right,
we gonna end this here.
Okay.
Y'all
All
know
right,
what
y'all.
it is. POP.
POP, y'all.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
Yep.